Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Average Overlanders podcast. I am Jared.
And I'm Ben.
And this episode, or this week here, we have Nate with the ugly 80.
She's ugly.
I don't think she's that ugly. I think she's pretty sexy.
Nah, it's a good looking
character.
Yeah.
It's a good looking FJ80.
Yeah. So what year is it?
It's a 93, so it's actually an FZJ 80.
Oh.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
I got
How dare you?
extra
Sorry.
half liter of power.
More power, baby.
Excuse me. But yeah, no, it's the solid axle one.
Yeah.
Is it triple lock?
It is not triple locked. From 93 to 97, or 95, unless you get the 40-year anniversary, they did not come factory triple locked.
Yeah.
It was an option. So you can get them triple locked in the United States, but they weren't. It was just a factory option you had to select. Now, if you got the 40-year anniversary in 96 and 97, you get factory triple locked stock. That was an option they automatically gave you.
So
That's cool.
it would be a pretty easy then swap in then.
Yeah, but I mean, your center diff's locked, right? And then
Yeah, I did the mod already where I can lock it on high and low. So it's nice being able, and not because factory, if you put it in low, it automatically center diff lock. But now if I want it to be able to turn basically in high range, like I'm able to turn it off and go from there.
Nice.
Yeah, those years are very desirable. I mean, they're very like old school, but still kind of have a little bit of the newer, fuel injection, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Because we had my buddy's Overlander. He's got a 62, which is, I believe, the fuel injected version of the 60 series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was like the later years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those Land Cruisers will last you a lifetime. How many miles you got on that bad boy?
219.
Okay.
Dude, that's low miles.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I know the previous owner said the vehicle speed sensor was going out for a little bit. So I don't know how many true miles are on it, but right now 219. So
DMV title says actual miles.
well, when he registered it, it was at 217, and I got it when it was broken at like 218. So I don't know how long it was broken for. So I'm kind of guesstimating. He said about 2,000 miles. So somewhere I'm really at 222, somewhere in there.
You're under 250.
Yeah, I'm under 250.
Yeah, the Land Rover odometer went out. It stopped working at like 216. Same deal. And I just kind of, ever since then, I just kind of like, okay, this trip was about 2,000 miles. So I'll just factor like another 2,000, add that on. And,
So what did you end up at?
I think about 260 right now before it died. Just
260?
from calculating trips and mileage. 'Cause that's the only time I ever drove it was on a trip. So I'm like, okay, I'm driving to this point. It's this many miles. And that's how I kind of.
You have a cardboard little thing?
Yeah, like
plus 500.
Yeah, I got a little notepad
Plus
next to it.
65.
Yeah. Just flip it every time.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, yours is barely broken in then.
Yeah, it was stock the entire time. Now I'm actually starting to wheel it, so things are creeping up. Some maintenance items, definitely taking care of it, but I don't want to be broken on a trail for anything other than my own.
That's key with like the older vehicles, man. You just gotta stay up on the maintenance on them, and they'll run forever as long as you treat them good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking outside, and what color is it? And also, what I want to know about the interior because I never asked you what color interior you had.
So it is emerald green. It's actually the most common color in the United States. And the red, I believe, is the least common color in the United States. Interior is the bluish gray.
Oh yeah.
It's very bare bones. I mean, 90s stuff.
Yeah.
I
had luxury back then, though.
no heated seats or anything.
Yeah.
I actually just changed out the factory front seats because those things, like, by the time you're done with the trail, like, your side hurts. You didn't want to sit in them anymore. I put in some new Corbeau seats I found used, and those, like, I'm able to sit comfortably in for hours.
Nice.
So,
Sweet.
And I have the rear seats, and I took out the back seats, so the whole back is storage now and
okay.
overlanding stuff. So kitchen,
gear,
fridge.
and
Yeah.
Did you do like a kitchen build out or anything, or you
Not
just kind of
yet.
throw bins and all that kind of
So
stuff?
I'm thinking I'm going to do like a 1-inch wood, like platform, and so I can mount everything down like ratchet strap or
just like kind of bolt that platform down solid.
Bolt the platform down and then bolt things to the platform down. So
like some rails or something.
Yeah, so they're not just sliding around in the back.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, we know this, but our listeners don't. But you're actually friends with the Twig Rig,
Adam, yeah.
And he just did his kitchen. He built himself, and it looks pretty trick.
Yeah, he got a little bit of his carpentry skills from me.
Oh,
so you're the carpenter.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. For his first rendition of that, we did in my uncle's garage. We actually did a pretty good job on that, and he took that and ran with it, and he wanted to only make it now like a 1-inch platform, and it looks a lot better. And he was able to, mount his kitchen, slide down, and it looks really good. So now, he's able to show everyone that his $1,000 kitchen slide.
Dude, that's
it's pretty dope.
Got the sink and everything.
He got a lot of the parts from Opt Off Road.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Opt Off Road. I mean, they sell everything, man.
I didn't know they had all that kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
All right. My bad.
Have you been to their website?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I own a 3rd gen 4Runner, so
no, I mean, hey, they do a lot more than
apparently
just 3rd gen 4Runners. But they just launched their 3-link on that 3rd gen 4Runner. So yeah, I mean, that's a totally different topic. But we had on Feel Good Performance, and he has helped them kind of create that. And so
okay, nice.
They just launched it this week. That's why I'm kind of talking about it. It's pretty cool.
A little bit. Nice.
Yeah, we'll get to plugs later. But that was a pretty big launch. But for Landies, no 3-links. Sorry,
no.
Not yet.
I got the premium off-road linkage. For the 80 series. Factory.
Yeah, exactly.
Land Cruiser status.
Yeah, Land Cruiser status.
You have like an espresso machine in your Land Cruiser.
Ooh, that'd actually be a great idea.
That would be great.
Nice espresso machine.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of espresso machines and rigs, I was picking up some stuff today, and as I was driving home, all of a sudden I see Chateau Tacoma.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. Well, it was right off the right. He was getting on the 91 freeway, and I was like right behind him. And then I drove behind him, and I was like going beep 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 beep, and I was like waving at him as I'm driving by. No, in my Chili, Colorado.
I was gonna say like who's this weirdo in the Kia honking at me?
but he didn't even look over. He just kept driving straight. I was like, I don't even think he recognized me.
He's paying attention to the road like a good driver, Ben.
There you go.
Come on,
keeping his insurance rates low.
Exactly.
Good driver discounts. Anyways, but yeah, no, you may not know this, but Chateau Tacoma literally has everything on his rig. He's got a Tacoma, and he's got solar
all over the place.
All over. He's got all these power outlets. So he's got like air fryers, margarita machines, like you name it. He's got. He's
glamping.
Oh, dude, yeah, they're doing it right
in style.
Yeah,
in style for sure. But anyways, so you basically have no passenger seats except for the front passenger seat.
Well, no, he's got the middle still. Right?
I got the middle. Yeah, I got the middle.
You pulled it out.
No, the rear. I have 3 rows.
That's right, because you have the fold-up rears.
Yeah, the fold-up rears.
Okay, I thought you were saying second row. Okay.
No, so I may have misspoke, but I got the middle row still in there. I may rip that out, but right now I like kind of having that as like a
option
if someone wants to jump in or needs to jump in.
Yeah, I never did the seat delete in the disco just because, for how often I actually put somebody in the back seat, never. But I had the option if I ever needed.
Your daughter originally.
Yeah, when she was little, but then eventually she just rode up front with me.
Yeah. She's tall. She's like you.
Yeah, I know. Jeez.
I mean, I just have so much room back there, there's no real need to really rip it out, especially with a rooftop tent. Like,
yeah, I noticed that. So you have a rooftop tent on top of a rack. What kind of rack do you have?
It's a Princey rack.
It is a Princey. Okay,
Princey rack.
It was nice looking. It was real low profile.
Yeah, and I got the Schmitty-built Gen 1 rooftop tent.
Okay.
So what's the difference between the gens?
I don't know.
That's the one.
He's like, I have Gen 1. I'm like, oh, is that better?
Is that the one that folds?
I have no idea.
So it comes out off the side.
Correct.
But is it the one that you climb inside of the tent from the ladder, or
I think Gen 2 is that one.
That's the one that comes out. And over, kind of like Allie's.
Got it. Yeah.
OVS tent that kind of comes out, and then like you climb up inside of it, almost overhangs the ladder.
Yeah, and you have like a room on the bottom if you want to roll.
Yeah, you can add the little annex room or something like that. Yeah.
No, but this one just folds out, and then it just has a ladder on the side.
Nice.
Do you have like a extra mattress topper or anything like that?
Not yet.
Plans to though.
Actually, the mattress isn't terrible.
No?
I mean,
Okay.
just to get through the night.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you're doing,
you're camping.
2-3 days maybe, but get through the night, it's fine. Like it'll do.
So we're going to Expo together, and you and Adam both have rooftop tents. Wasn't there another gentleman joining us?
I'm working on it. I
Changes every day.
Yeah, it changes every day. It's one of my buddies from work. He's actually one of the directors for the company, but he has an 80 series as well.
Oh,
That's what I heard. I heard
Triple locked
Oh.
on 38s.
Oh.
Yeah, like
Big boy.
He's got a serious rig.
Are you taking the Mini Cooper out there?
No,
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I'm bringing the ZR2.
Okay.
But I'm on 32s, bro.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna look little.
So yeah,
I might be
he's
using your second row seat riding with you, man.
Yeah.
On Diamondback Gulch, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So I guess my question is does he have a rooftop tent as well?
I asked him, and I'm like, hey, like, we're camping, so I don't know if you're up for that. And he goes, I'll just go buy a rooftop tent. All right, cool.
Well, okay then.
I'm like, all right, let's go, man.
So I'm the only poor person on the ground.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to talk to my buddy and get the additional 180 for the other side, and then have the connector in the
For
back.
the shift pods.
No, my awnings.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have the 180 on the one
180 on the
side,
side.
and then he mentioned another 180, and then the
So now
connector
it's,
in the back.
I don't even know what you call that.
360, baby.
Well, no, because it doesn't cover the front.
Well, it's a 180 plus 180, bro. What is that?
God damn it. Why you gotta ask me to do numbers and shit?
Math.
But then you're adding another 6 feet in the middle. So now what? Now it's like an octagon.
That's just like additional square footage.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, I'm the only one who is not going to have a rooftop tent, but I have a shift pod, so
Yeah, you'll be all right.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll be fine. I need 35s, man. I can't hang out with you guys. I think like Adam will have, and you have the smallest tires.
You just got new tires. So what do you got?
35s.
Okay.
35.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I got 35 by 12 and a half R17 with the Kenda Cleavers RT.
I want those.
Hell yeah, they look good.
They do look so.
They look really good.
aggressive.
They look really good on Adam's 10 and a half.
Yeah.
But
Skinnies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has he been trying to? Okay,
Pizza cutters. No.
Adam always tries to. He's like, man, you could do 35s. Just do the 35 skinnies. He's like really proud of his skinnies.
Dude, skinnies are the way to go, dude.
I will agree for IFS rigs that can't fit, inside the wheel rail, 10 and a half skinnies are the way to go. But for solid axle rigs that you have all that room, just get the 12
Mine
and a
as
half.
well.
Yeah.
I think I got 10.5s on my Land Rover. They're pizza cutters, man. I love them.
yeah.
I got
Turning
32s.
radius is a lot better.
Yeah, 32s, 10.5s.
I'm probably. I mean, when my Falcons wear out, I'll probably end up going with the RTs.
Better gas mileage?
Basically the same as him.
Yeah. They're a good deal. And I should have bought them earlier because they went up $40.
Oh, did they? Damn.
Oh, yeah.
I knew
Each.
it.
Well, yeah. Well, each tire, yeah.
Yeah.
They went.
They were
when I
like-
was looking at them, they were like $270, and I got them now for like $320 out the door, somewhere in there.
Still a good deal, though.
It's
for
still a
that.
good deal
bad.
compared to
Tire.
like a BF
BFG or
yeah,
they're so expensive.
they're
dude.
like $380 for 35s.
Yeah.
I need before my July trip. I'm gonna try and buy tires.
Tires are expensive, man. Petroleum products. All expensive, man. So you have Prinsu, rooftop tent, saw an awning.
I do. Amazon.
Yeah, baby.
Bezos bot.
Bezos. That's a Bezos awning. Dude, that's
I
actually
can't
kind of
remember
funny.
the
We should like
brand.
just create a new company and just call it Bezos. Off-road supply gear.
Why not?
Just resell a
and
bunch
then
of shit off
everything comes
Amazon.
from Alibaba.
Yeah, anyways, I mean, come on.
Oh man, just to start an Amazon store. Yeah,
Yep.
I like it. Awesome, man. So, how long have you owned that rig?
So I bought it in actually late December of 22.
Oh,
So I actually have not had it.
just over a year, huh?
No, a couple months.
No, December.
Oh, December of 22. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, only a couple months. Okay.
Yep, only a
Shit.
couple months. So I've put
Put a lot into it so far.
yeah, bumper, wheels and tires, redid all the electrical because the previous owner, rat's nest and fire hazard.
And you know him.
No,
Wait, I thought your previous owner you knew.
no, I bought it from some guy in Ontario.
Oh, did I totally mishear that? Sorry.
So he was a Toyota guy. He's like, hey, I just don't want an 80 series. I like my 4Runner. Yeah,
Oh, you went with the 4Runner over the 80?
yeah, he had a third gen 4Runner with a V8.
Oh, the V8.
Or was that the
fourth gen?
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
had
so
one
he's
of
like,
those.
I want to keep this. I'm like, fair enough.
It's
I
kind of a
agree.
unicorn. So all right.
So he's like, I just want to get rid of the 80. I don't use it. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Hey, that's the come up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Good for you.
can I ask you this? I mean, you don't have to disclose the price you paid, but like, I'm curious. Did you have to pay the Toyota tax?
No,
That's good.
he
No
was
overland
He was
tax.
very firm on his price, but it was a lot cheaper than normal 80 series were.
Wow.
Okay.
Got
A
lucky.
lot cheaper,
Yeah.
probably like $6-7 cheaper.
Ooh.
So I got a really lucky deal.
Well, that's good.
Sure, dude, yeah.
Did you like jump on it? It was like Craigslist offer up.
Yeah, he actually wasn't. He with how like responsive and like demanding I was to like see it that day. He wasn't going to sell it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like, I thought you were just trying to like weasel me into like
Lowball you.
yeah, lowball me,
I got
weasel me out of it
$1,000,
or something like that. And I'm like, no, just I know how fast these go. Like
And
I
I
want
want
to
it.
see it. I want it. Like if it's everything you say it is, and the pictures, he didn't really take good pictures. I'm like, if the pictures are
That's
something
that's the key, man. Because people, if you don't have good pictures,
They just pass it.
they're like,
Eh.
But like if you take really good pictures, it'll sell it so much quicker. But those
Yeah.
are the gems. Find the guy who like takes a shitty picture of like half or it's missing the front end or whatever in the photo because he didn't crop it right or something. Yeah, those are the ones you want to buy.
Yeah, they don't know what they got. The guys do these glam shots, you know. Yeah, they want too much money.
Yeah, like he didn't take any good photos at all. And I was just like, hey, check engine lights on, vehicle speed sensor.
Oh, I got work to do.
You got work
Come
to do.
on.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, okay, well, I had to wait a week for it. And I'm like, dude, I want to see it. Don't sell it under me. Like, if I give you deposit, like, it is what it is. And he's like, no, okay. Here, I'll meet you up here this day. Saw it. And I was like, it's a little rough. I actually was going to walk on it and how rough it is. But my fiance was like, just buy it. It's cheap. I'm like, okay. And bought it. And here we are.
Wow, lucky man.
That's good.
Is that your daily?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Fortunately, it's not my daily. I can't afford 9 miles a gallon.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, is that what you're getting? About 9?
Up and downhill. Up and downhill. Uphill, 9 miles a gallon. Downhill, engine off. Neutral, 9 miles a
Yeah,
gallon.
9 miles a gallon doesn't even matter. Just steady 9.
It just burns gas. That's
Yeah.
it.
It's
no matter how you drive, it's just gonna be up.
Dang, all you guys like with the Land Rover, you were only getting like 10.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that's similar in nature. You know,
Standard.
Yeah.
I mean, the Tundra, I only get 10.
That's a
V8
Toyota
though.
thing.
Yeah.
Toyotas don't get good fuel mileage. Period.
I mean, it's shaped
Unless
like
you
Unless
get a
you have
Prius.
yeah. Yep.
Or the Camry. Alley
What about
Ventures
the
always.
RAV4s? Don't those get good?
Yeah, yeah. They have the plug-in ones too.
Yeah.
I was
Well-
driving here and I saw the Prime RAV4 and I was like, ooh.
Off-road vehicles, I'd say.
Yeah,
I should clarify.
Yeah. Once you start throwing all the big tires, it's not re-geared, right?
No.
Okay.
411's a stock.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
gearing.
Yeah.
Are you gonna re-gear it?
When I do lockers.
Yeah. Once you got it opened up, anyways.
Yeah,
might
I'm
as
probably
well
going to do rear locker and then just re-gear it. And then I'll actually probably do the transfer case gear reduction. Go to almost a 3.1 in the transfer case for low range. And I'll have plenty of torque down low.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, buddy.
So you guys just went out a couple weekends ago to Anza-Borrego? Was it
Yeah.
last weekend or the weekend before?
2 weekends ago.
Two weekends ago, and then like I think 2 weekends before that we were back. We were
really?
yeah,
Back-to-back trips?
Yeah, back-to-back trips.
That's a lot of 9 miles per gallon.
Yeah. Well, it's 200 mials to where I need to fill up. I kind of just put that in my head. Hey, once I see 200
That's your
in the
mark?
odometer,
Yep.
let's fill up.
Yeah, I didn't have a gas gauge in mine either, so that's kind of the same deal.
Oof.
I did the same thing. I was like, okay, I got about this many miles. I better fill up.
So you fixed the odometer then?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So the speed sensor, I took it out and actually I looked at it and I'm like, that doesn't look right. So I ordered the part, came the part, compared it, and the actual like input shaft that turns the reluctor wheel that sends the signal was broken in half.
Oh,
So I was like, that's probably my issue. Fired it right up.
really?
Yeah. And it worked. And I'm like, sweet.
That simple? Shit.
Yeah. Cause it was from reading forums and stuff. It was either that or chasing down like a wiring issue somewhere.
Ugh.
And that just becomes a nightmare. So
Yeah, it would stay broken.
yeah, I would just left it broken.
Yeah.
GPS all my stuff.
Yeah.
Get one
Probably
of
a better
those ultra gauges or whatever. I put one of those in and like $35 or no, I think it was like $100 or something. I can't remember. It's cheap, but it was like, it'll tell you everything, your miles per hour, your freaking mileage, your fuel. Yeah. All that. If you just program it right.
I don't have OBD2.
He's 93.
93.
Oh, it's 93. It was, when did they start doing OBD?
96.
96.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And some 95s depending on when.
It was like 95 and a half or something.
Yeah, it just depends on the manufacturer if they wanted to go early, but 97's when they forced it. And then some of them had a 96 and 95.
Okay, I had no idea when they actually started implementing that.
So much better.
Yeah. I got lucky then, yeah, because mine's a 96, so they just put it in. New technology.
That's the one thing I didn't pay for. So if I got an earlier model, or a later model, whatever, how you want to say it, I would have got the OBD2, which more people want those rather than like the early gen FCJ80s with the OBD1, but whatever. Is what it is. Yeah. Check engine light comes on. I'll have to figure it out with the jumper.
Got to get a picture to cover the check engine light.
I'll just take the bulb out.
Yeah, exactly. It'll eventually burn out.
Electrical tape. You just go, fixed.
Put some stickers up there.
It's got a little orange glow behind it.
Yeah. Smog can't fail only if the check engine light isn't on.
Yeah, right.
The bulb's not there. They have no way of checking.
Right?
True. True. Yeah. So, what are your plans for the Land Cruiser?
So my overall plan is I want to cruise the United States.
Oh, shit.
So I want to be able to drive it wherever I want. I want to go to Montana. I want to go to, like Florida.
But be able to do long hauls with it.
I want to do long hauls. And I just want to kind of cruise. I will rock crawl a little bit, but that's just like very hit and miss for me. I don't want to tip a rig. I don't want to flip a rig.
But be capable if you have to.
Yeah, capable if I have to.
Yeah.
But I just want to cruise the United States, go camping, kind of see and explore.
Nice.
That's my goal.
That's kind of like my same mindset. Everybody's like, oh, let's go bash. And I'm like, I don't want to bash. I want to be able to get places and enjoy it. And if I come up to an obstacle, I know I can get over it.
Yeah.
Or around it or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. So just that and make it comfortable for me and my fiance to, travel the United States.
No dogs, nothing.
No dogs.
Cats.
Does she get going out with you? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
She actually gets
enjoys
mad at
camping.
me every time I go without her.
Oh, really? Nice.
She's like, I want to go. I'm like, well, you're in school and got work, so you can't.
Sorry, boys trip.
Nice. So, what is she going to school for?
She is in school for dental hygiene.
Oh, nice.
So once she's done with school, she'll be I'll be a stay-home dad.
Oh,
and she'll just take care of me.
Yeah.
You'll take care of the landing.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be able to work on it all the time, do house chores, and then she can go make the money.
Hey, I'll be a stay-at-home hubby. No problem. I'll go to the gym. I'll work out. I'll look good for you. I'll make dinner. No problem. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, me too.
Good luck with that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Where have you gone with it? I mean, you've only had that one for a few months. Did you have another rig before that?
Yeah, I had a Chevy half ton, so
okay.
02 Chevy 1500 4x4. Took it out just locally. Broke it a couple times. Broke a tie rod. Normal Chevy stuff actually broke. So tie rod and the heater core hose.
Oh.
So spilled coolant and was unable to steer on the trail.
Oh, on the trail that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, but both times they able to fix it and drive it home power. So
that's good.
I love those heater core. Like you get that maple syrup smell in the cab.
Oh yeah. And where it drains too, it drains right on top of the header.
Oh yeah, just cooking.
So it just cooks immediately.
Yeah, I had two Ford Explorers. I think I had a Ford Ranger, and all three of them had heater core issues. And then as soon as I start smelling that like maple syrup smell in the car, I'm like, oh, I know it's wrong.
Never
change
had
that bitch out.
Never had that. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't had the Chevy and Ford problems then.
Yeah, exactly. We got new cars.
I got a 21, so it's fairly new.
Hopefully you won't have that issue then.
Yeah, I have other issues.
Yeah.
It's with the transfer case or the transmission. It's like thunk, it's got like hard shifting at the first,
Yeah.
whatchamacallit. We'll figure it. It's under warranty. I called the guy and I was like, hey, I can't replicate it. And he's like, well, then I can't warranty anything. He's like, you got to be able to have it broken in front of me. And I was like, I don't know. And I have 29,000 miles. I was like, I just don't want to run out of warranty. He's like, you got 60,000. I was like, okay. I'm like, just break in the next 30,000 miles.
You just got to push a little bit harder. That's all, dude. You
just next time when you hear it,
just
actually break it.
just slam that bitch.
Well, no,
60.
like we were. I mean, I don't know if you've done Sedona yet, but we were on Broken Arrow, and I had put it from drive down into park, and it was in 4 low already, and it just like goes like ground. I was like, that's no bueno. And Madison, who was right next to me, she was like, that didn't sound good. I'm like, no.
Ignore it. It's fine.
Yeah. Just keep walking.
Can't find it, just grind it.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's not an old manual, trust me. Electronic shift, man. It's like, it's not what I'm used to. I had an O2 Tacoma where it was just like, you got to pull on it. Or I had an XJ2, you just pull on it and find it and kind of grinds a little bit, you know? Yeah.
XJ is also a vehicle I really love that I kind of wish I bought, but then again, it's not
unibody.
It's not a very big vehicle. So.
No, I'd rather have a Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
I had a really nice XJ.
They just
I should never
so
sold
good.
that.
They're nice.
They just look so good.
They do, especially
with 40s.
Yeah. Well, everything looks good on 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, my buddy, he had an XJ. That's why I bought an XJ. He kind of forced me to.
Yeah.
It was Brandon Liquid Molly.
Yeah. Twisted your arm into that one.
He did. He's like, don't buy anything but this.
Hey, giving you good advice. That's all.
Yeah.
Did you like your XJ at least?
Loved it, dude. Like, it was a 2-wheel drive that Brandon and I converted to 4-wheel drive. So it was like totally virgin. So it didn't have any of the body twist or anything like that.
Nice.
And it was a 2001. It had they had these aluminum heads that were like that warped typically, but you had like the serial code number on it, and so if you're within a certain series, it was
you
okay.
Got lucky?
I was in the series,
Nice.
It was okay.
Yeah.
So I had a Freedom Edition, so I had the chrome grill.
Ooh.
It was bling bling, baby. That thing was so nice. After I was done with it, like I literally made it look really pretty, but Brandon made it very capable.
Yeah, you did the you did the form, and he did the function, you did the form.
Exactly.
All right,
no, I bought the body armor panels for the rear.
Yeah.
For the departure, it has that little rear quarter.
Oh, the quarters. Yeah.
So we took it all off. I prepped it all. I painted it all. Did all this. It made sure it lined up just perfect.
And how was that 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive conversion? I know that's a thing to do for people that exactly like you.
Eric, if you're listening, you need to do that as well.
It was a junkyard build, is what they would call it. But he sourced a guy in Sherman Oaks or something like that. It was like way by my work, and he had a Rubicon axle, came off of a Rubicon TJ, and he was like, it was like Dana 30 or something like that.
Yeah.
And so he's like, hey, free axle if anybody wants it. Brandon hit him up. He's like, Ben, you're driving to Sherman Oaks. I go, for what? He's like, your front axle, go get it. And then we went to like pick a part on the 50% off day, got a transfer case.
What? There's a 50% off day?
Oh, they have them all the time.
God, why do I not know this?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
So yeah, then we took a transfer case out of like another Jeep. And then, it was interesting because Brandon is so well versed in the Jeep world. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Oh yeah, for your rear drive shaft, we're going to be pulling a front drive shaft out of this certain model WJ that has this, and it was a slip yoke eliminator. We put it into it and everything, and it fit perfectly. So I didn't have to get like a custom drive shaft or anything like that. It worked amazing. And then it was just like stuff like that. But to answer your question, it really wasn't hard. It was just kind of time consuming because we had to go source all the parts and
all the factory mounting holes there.
Yeah, dude. So on a 2-wheel drive, you rip up the carpet. It has a plate that was drilled on there, so the 4-wheel drive shift linkage would come up.
Yeah, they just covered it up basically.
They just covered it up, so we just undid the plate. And it was already there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then shift linkage there, done. So that's pretty much it. You got your front axle, you get your control. I was doing a lift anyway, so we got the control arms and all that kind of stuff. And then just did the transfer case, did the right drive shaft, slip yoke eliminator, and just kind of went from there, man.
Yeah, you made the thing pretty bitchin'. from a 2-wheel drive now to a 4-wheel drive.
Dude, and the very first, and we welded
huge.
up our own rock sliders. They were so ghetto, but they looked so good. It was just square tubing, but I mean, he did a good job. He was learning how to weld. You know, he had like one of those Harbor Freight welders.
Hey, they work.
Dude, they were. Dude. Yeah, there was a lot of, what do they call it, slag or whatever they call that.
Grind them down.
Yeah, I know. Dude. No, we didn't grind them down. No, we just spray painted over.
All popcorned up and shit.
Oh yeah, dude, I didn't care. And then it was so funny because we talk about this all the time, like finishing a build or finishing your project right before a trip.
Oh yeah.
The next morning we were doing Cleghorn. That was my very first trip, and we only had time to weld up one rock slider and mount it.
Oh, that's right.
So he's like, we're putting it on the passenger side because you can't see.
Smart.
So we put on there, it was raw metal. We went out there. It was a blast, man. I didn't even touch it, but you know, it was just peace of mind.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, cool. You need to get some rock sliders on your.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got like 2 feet of clearance already.
This thing is so tall.
Yeah,
It's so tall.
yeah, I mean, you have no problem. But I mean, I would eventually get rock sliders. Plus, it makes it look better.
Well, the kit that I want to buy from is right here out of Hesperia, White Knuckle Off Road.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like 6 to 8 weeks out. I just need to order it. And
we saw them up at were they up at the Olaf event up in Big Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, they're pretty
they're cool
local to
people.
here.
Yeah. Like a little family operation.
Yeah.
They only do rock sliders, right?
I'd have to revisit their website, but mainly rock sliders.
Yeah, it's like their specialty. So I mean, they got to be solid then. Shit. Yeah, and like you're saying, like not even for the protection, the armor side, but just so you have a step to get up to the rooftop tent.
Oh, jeez. Taking off that rooftop tent and
the cover and all that.
Miserable without those rock sliders, like standing on the door seal.
Yeah. Do I have like this gymnastics shit I do from like one tire, then up onto a bumper, and I just kind of rotate around, like grab like monkey bars. No, when I was doing on the Land Rover.
Oh yeah.
It has rock sliders, but they're tucked underneath, so you don't really have a step. It's like maybe like a half inch sticks out. But
yeah, I was gonna option them for a lower angle, so I actually have more step to stand on.
Oh yeah, so they kind of like
because stock
angle
they're
up from the frame.
Yeah, stock they're 20 degrees, and then I was gonna angle them at 10.
Oh,
so
okay.
I have a little bit more standing area.
A little more platform.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Yeah, I have like the Tundra has like decent sliders, but I want to. They're just tube, and they kind of come out. I want to like fill them in, just because like the dog always jumps up there and scares the shit out of me. She's gonna like get her leg
catch her
in
leg
there,
out,
coming
So
out.
Put some like diamond plating on there or something. Or,
Yeah, just something in there, just a little
chrome diamond plate.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I need.
Yes.
That would totally go good with my fucking
And
aesthetics.
and what I was gonna say is to make it match in the rear where you have that dent from that Camry.
Oh yeah,
You could cover that up, kind of like the old Jeeps did, where they had the wraparound diamond plate.
the corner
The
panel.
YJs. They're just like, yeah, buddy.
Fuck it. You're the black theme. We're going chrome now.
We're doing chrome.
We're bringing it back.
Well, I know we got to because they're about to outlaw that stuff. Remember we
California.
talked about it.
Are they really?
Well, they talked about it for the aftermarket stuff. No chrome anything because
Something in
it's the chemicals
process.
used. It kills the environment.
causes cancer or something like that.
Global
Everything causes
warming.
cancer.
Everything causes cancer. Get out of here, dude.
Dude, according to Prop 65,
Yeah.
sneezing causes cancer. Jeez, man.
What was that prop that just came up that everybody's like freaking out about in California about the
Oh, no gas vehicles allowed on the trails or something like that by
it's not technically
2035.
for OHV vehicles yet. It's meant to be more around like big machinery that go off road, like tractors or bulldozer and excavators, shit like that. But eventually, it's going to work down to that, because they want everything California no emission vehicles by 2035.
Well, they just don't want the emissions in California. They want the emissions in the cobalt mines in Africa.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
And in China.
But we feel good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Our plastic straws ban is helping.
Yeah. Circle L Overland just did a thing on it, explaining the whole bill and all that kind of stuff. If anybody's actually kind of interested in it.
Well, people were just reading the headlines.
Yeah. And they passed like 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah. It
And
was a while
everybody's
ago.
just now freaking out about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, no shit. Yeah. Guess what?
Yep. And then
They hate us in California.
Yeah, they do.
They're anything they can do to like shut down trails, and they can't. They're failing at shutting down trails because everybody's fighting. So now they're like, all right, well, we'll just ban your vehicle. Trails are
Can't go on the trail if you can't get there.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, cool, Corva, nice try.
Yeah.
So sad. I mean, we're laughing just out of the irony.
Our misery.
Yeah.
But hopefully I'll be out of here by then.
Me too.
2035, I'm gonna be way the fuck gone out in California.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Not because I don't want to be with you, Jared.
Oh. We're moving together.
Where do you plan to go?
I'm looking at Idaho or Arizona.
I'm planning on Montana.
Montana would be sweet.
Yeah, I kind of want to get away from
Yeah.
people that want to go to Idaho and
That's the
Arizona,
problem.
'cause that's
The
where everyone
problem-
wants to go.
Yeah, but all the people in Montana are like, if they see a California plate,
Oh,
you better
yeah.
watch
Oh no,
yourself.
I'm getting my plates way before I'm gonna travel up
We're
there.
gonna get
Start an LLC
Yeah.
just to get it.
Just-
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Start it now. Yeah. No, yeah, like, and that's a problem too, because I got to wait another 7 years or so. So once, we'll see what the states are looking like then. Because, like, a big influx of people from California went to Idaho and Texas and all those
Tennessee
places.
and-
Tennessee was huge, and it kind of ruined those states a
Yeah.
little bit. So we'll see who's still free in 7 years. Yeah,
Who's not?
yeah. Well,
Yeah. Well,
yeah. I could afford so many more wheeling parts, dude. If I
Well, that's
lived
the
in
whole
another
purpose.
state, or I could afford to gas just to drive anywhere. Jeez.
the only reason why we care about the politics is because it will cost us less in taxes, so we can buy more wheeling parts.
Yeah, it's just cutting
That's
into
all
my
it is.
adventures, dude.
Yeah.
Like just when in the last couple of years, like my trips have been cut in half just because I can't afford to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 9 miles per gallon isn't doing you any favors either.
That's true. But maybe I do need an EV. Shit. No.
Hey, we had the Black Jimmy Neutron on here.
You tell me I need to get a Prius. Fuck
Get a
it.
plug-in.
That's right.
Get yourself some MPGs.
So you can go wheeling more.
Yeah.
Yes. And the EVs have more torque. Well, that's a broad statement.
They have
More torque than a lot of cars. If you have
They
the
have a
plug-in
lot of
hybrid.
torque. Yeah.
The EVs do, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that Hummer, dude. Or that Rivian.
They're sweet, but yeah.
I only seen one Hummer, the new
The electric ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
think-
it was a tank.
They're huge.
They're
man.
Massive.
Yeah.
They're land yachts.
Yeah.
Again, they used to be Cadillacs, now it's Hummers.
No, I'll pass on those.
Because they have like a factory, like 12-inch lift. I'm over exaggerating here, but they're massive.
something
yeah,
bonkers.
something
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah, the Hummer, they got to go big. You know?
You got to do the crab walk, man.
That's right. They can do that.
Yeah, man.
What was didn't the Bronco have not the crab walk, but they had that where you could lock one wheel? and
Yeah,
just,
it basically helps your turning radius, and I have a theory on that. It's because the Broncos have a terrible turning radius.
So
to
they
begin
had
with.
to
So they're like,
install
shit, we got to make this better. Oh, marketing opportunity.
Well, once you wheel them and you break the tie rod, you can't turn. So they need to find out a different way.
Well, you know what's interesting. So you talk about Chevy and the Ford Bronco. Peak Suspension offers a tie rod enhancer, like it basically strengthener, and it's like a sleeve.
Yeah.
It just slips over, so it helps. But I don't have those yet on my ZR2. But they say you don't really need them until you go 35s,
Yeah. Yeah.
because my tire is like literally one size bigger than stock.
Well, getting a 35 on a ZR2 is hard without lift.
Nothing's hard with a Sawzall.
and a hammer.
Wow, okay.
We'll make it happen.
No, AEV makes a kit.
Yeah.
To basically make you have 35s on it, and they give you all the cutting templates and all that stuff and the fender flares. It takes a lot of like man hours to cut it right, but if you do it, you got 35s.
There you go.
Let's go. I like cutting in trucks that aren't mine.
You already did, remember?
I know. That's why I'm down.
It was like one of the first, like the second month I owned it or something like that.
Yeah.
We're drilling holes in my front fender to get the snorkel on.
Yep.
That was kind of nerve wracking, but I trusted him. I
That's
also
why I was
had
asking
quite a
if you
few
did your
beers.
snorkel. Well, did you do your snorkel yourself? 'Cause, yeah.
Did you?
No, that came from the previous owner. So I want to take it off and replace all the caulking on it because it's cracking,
No.
just so eliminate any water from getting in. But if the water's that high, then I got other problems.
Yeah. Way more than
Yeah, I was gonna say yours is pretty lifted.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's not what I'd be worried about.
well, I see some of these water crossings where like these guys will just drive and I'm like, oh, you're a submarine now.
Or they'll launch themselves into the water crossing. I'm like, no,
Take your time.
Okay, no.
And they're done. They're
Remember
dead
that?
in the water.
Remember that? I don't know if you saw that video where the guy. It was like they were in marshland, and the guy just kept driving, and all these other guys had stopped because they were like, getting really nervous, and he just kept going. And all of a sudden, all the water's like pouring in the sides.
Yo,
they're just like looking at each other like,
oh shit.
I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I love it when they start like floating. They're going, and all of a sudden like, the whole truck just kind of lifts and starts shifting sideways. Like, oh, shit, that's some pucker moments right there.
Yeah.
Come on, just grab. Gotta wait for that water to fill in the truck so it weighs it down so you get back down to the rocks.
Oh, no thanks, dude. Like I have no desire to do that.
I was funny. I was just at my buddy Mike's. We were reminiscing like back in the day when we had no business wheeling. We didn't know what we were doing. We were young, like early 20s, and I had an old Ford Explorer, and I want to actually try and figure out what trail we took. It was a rad trail, but it was like this Ford Explorer club, and they took us out through Arizona. And we did a river crossing, and my truck was actually more built for like pre-running because I was like a pre-runner guy. I love the desert. So we had this, Ford Explorer. It was I-beams, but it was a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And I had this thing fully caged and all this stuff, but I had the cage. I just drilled holes through the floorboard and put the cage right through the floorboard onto the frame and welded it. So we're doing the river crossing, and like all of a sudden water just starts pouring up through the holes that we drilled in the floorboard for the.
Oh, so you didn't do any sort of like?
Oh, we didn't seal shit, dude. Fuck no, dude. Like, I mean, you could smell the exhaust because I had shocks and I built hoops in the back, and so the shocks just came up through the bed of the truck also. So I didn't give a fuck. Like the exhaust would just fill up the cab with fumes. It was rad, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But like, yeah, we were just driving through the water crossing. All of a sudden, water just started filling up inside the cab from the ground. It was rad.
When we had all those crazy rains about
a month ago.
or so back, there's actually where my buddy's house right here in Winchester, there's a deep enough pond that they have after those rains. I went through it, and there was a point where my rig almost was at that point of like floating.
Really?
Oh yeah. It was at least, we call it the one dishwasher deep because there was actual dishwasher
at the bottom.
At the bottom,
you can see the top of it.
Yeah, you can see the top of it.
Dishwasher or like a clothing
Like
washer?
Actual
machine.
dishwasher.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
pretty
like
high.
a top loading dishwasher.
Yeah.
It was pretty high, and obviously that was the bottom of it, so I stayed to the higher end of it. But we got pretty close to where it was almost floating, and all my door seals are perfect.
Yeah, good way to test them, right?
Toyota #1.
Yeah. Yeah, my Land Rover, I can like driving, I can like literally see daylight through my fucking door when I'm driving, dude. It's so bad, dude.
It's a Land Rover. It's called character.
Yeah.
That's what my dad always said. It's called character.
Character. Yeah. Got like the same patina as the Land Cruiser. Like they match almost, dude. It's rad.
Land Rover, Land Cruiser, same thing, right?
Close enough.
Same.
Right? Same gas mileage.
Yeah. Yours just a little longer. That's all.
Are the Land Cruisers a little bit longer
Than
the Disco?
I don't know the wheelbase. I think the wheelbase are maybe a little bit longer, but not much. I don't know.
I'd have to go look at it.
Yeah,
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I know you have more interior room.
Definitely looks a little bit longer cab wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like the wheelbase might be similar, but then like I think like the departure angle is like mine's a little bit less. I think your back hatch is a little bit longer than mine. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious. Actually, I don't know.
So, sorry, I had another question about your rig. You have a rear bumper on there with a swing out. Who makes that one?
So for Land Cruisers, you have the Land Cruiser tax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything is marked up a lot. So like from Delta or another company here in California, Descent, however they want to pronounce it. Their bumpers are like $4,000 plus. So I went with a company out of Canada called Coastal Off-Road, Weld Together Kit. I have a buddy that's he did a lot of metal fab work, so he helped me weld it up. I got a bumper after everything's said and done, welded up together, $1,600. Paint,
Shit,
everything.
that's not bad. With a swing out on it?
With the swing out.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, so it was a lot of work. Like it was in a lot of pieces.
That's a good option though. I've seen a few of those things where it's like
It's like Legos.
Yeah, I've even
but
seen
more
like
dangerous.
like suspension systems. Like I can't remember what company it was. They used to make like a kit and like lower A arms. You just got to weld them together yourself. It's like holy shit. Yeah. Why not?
It was a really good kit. The instructions kind of sucked. It was kind of like, hey, this is how you. Here's a picture of it all together. Here's a picture of it blown up.
Really?
And go from there. And so I was like, okay. So we kind of
Good luck, everybody.
I turned out. Yeah, but there's nothing in between. It's just here's before, here's after. Get there.
No, literally, they had a few like extra pictures of like, okay, this is how it should be mounted. This is like an interior picture of like how the internal gussets are for the triangulation of the sports and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's pretty bare bones instructions. But I mean, we got it done and
looks good.
Got it done in a day for all the welding, and then the next day we painted it and put it on. So
shit, that's not bad actually at all, dude.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't really that bad. And all the man hours we put into it, but it looks really good. And plus it's a weld together kit and I don't care if I bash it at this point.
Yeah,
I cut into it. Yeah. So I want to cut into like put some rear mounted flush lights.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to cut into it like
little pods.
Plasma cut it and then put the pods in.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
That'd be clean. Yeah. I was checking out because like the swing out's all on Heims and everything. It's pretty clean.
Yeah, it's on nice Heims.
I didn't feel like it wiggles much on you or anything.
No, we made sure like we spent a lot of time on that, making sure that it wouldn't wiggle. So we made it a little lower when it swings into it.
So almost have to lift up onto it.
Yeah, where it was low, and then we put that. It has like a nylon, like a
that hard pad.
Yeah, hard pad. So at first it would slam against it. But now it's kind of self-clearance to where it snug.
It worn that nice little groove where it fits just right. Yeah.
And then after Anza, I realized because they gave me two latches, one for the inside to keep it like straight there, and then one latch to pull it down onto the bumper.
Gotcha.
So I got X and Z essentially like locking it in, up and down and side to side.
Yeah, 2 points of
And I didn't do the one that locks it in. For up or side to side. I didn't do the lock on that one. So after Anza, I was like, yeah, it's gotten a little loose. So I'm gonna,
there.
So I'm going to go ahead and weld that together and put that in.
Okay, nice. Did it have I didn't see it open. Did it have like a fold down table or anything on it or
no? It doesn't.
Oh, but I had one.
I was going to add one.
Yeah, they're easy enough. Yeah.
But I have a tailgate, so I don't.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude, come on. That's why it's a truck.
I wonder if does Mountain Hatch make a tailgate?
I think they do actually.
They should. Cool. They should. That'd be rad.
They a couple companies actually make a lot of the stuff is out of Australia, so I'm gonna have to pay the shipping and the like what's it called
import tax
and stuff like that. But they make like there's a couple companies that either make like a full out cutting board for the hatch, the tailgate. So you rip out the carpet, you gut it, and then you put it's basically a food grade cutting board.
Yeah.
Or you can make it into a storage bin.
Oh, that's kind of cool too, because like basically hollow. So yeah, I've seen that where you just lift it up and you can store like some recovery shit or something.
Yeah. So I was gonna go more for the cutting board one and the actual usable space rather than like storage.
Yeah, flat cook prep top area is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you're hanging out most of the time, anyways.
That's why I like my truck.
Yeah. I don't have a tailgate anymore.
I got a big old Mountain Hatch on there.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Well, that's cool. Yeah, no, I really like your Land Cruiser, man.
What else? Did you have lights on? What lights do you have on there?
I have diode dynamics.
Okay, the little pods.
The little pods. I have the SC1s.
That's right. Yeah, because you had them. They're different. They're not hood mount ones. You have them mounted on the mirrors.
Yes.
Are they actually mounted to the mirrors or the hinges?
So it's like an actual bracket. So you take the mirrors off, and then it pinches between the mirrors and the.
Oh, okay. Sandwiches down
door.
on it.
Yeah, and it. Other than the wind noise, because it has a lot of wind noise, it's really
sticking out that far, catching all the wind. Probably.
I don't know. I thought it was not going to have a lot of wind noise.
It's right there where the mirror is. It seems like it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
That was my thinking too, and I didn't read any reviews on the wind noise. Maybe it is the actual like light itself than the bracket, but it seems to. I like the spot it's in.
That's why
it's perfect.
I like where it's at because it's kind of pitched out to the side more versus just up on your hood and can't counter it out.
Then sometimes during the night it'll go against your windshield or something.
Yeah, you have that hood glare or something like that. So yeah, I like farther out like that. That's
you know how you avoid hood glare? with those ditch lights. You just don't wire them up.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Damn, that's what I should have done.
I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I really need to wire up my stuff.
What are those mounts? AIM actually won the set. I think Ollie was raffling them off. Like those, they're badass mounts. I think that's what they're called, or something like that. And like you can swivel them, so it's like the hood mount ones, but then it's on a swivel. So like you just pull this pin and you can.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, swing them out sideways if you want, straight forward if you want, and it's just a quick little thingy you do.
Quick disconnect and it just kind of rotates.
Yeah, I think AIM won them or something like that. They were doing like a giveaway, and he won them, and yeah, they look pretty sweet.
Speaking of giveaways,
I'm just kidding. Yeah, right. Might be a giveaway soon.
Tune in. Instagram, check it out. But those would be pretty cool if you can like kind of adjust them, because like mine, you tighten down the bolts and that's what it is.
Yeah,
you can angle it, but then you're set. You can't just get out real quick and change it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you need more direct forward light, if you're going down a trail and then like you get to to an area where you need to look for camp, you can just switch it and pitch them off to the side and be checking out stuff, or one or the other. It's kind of a cool idea.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, little anodized aluminum deals. Yeah.
So what was you've done some trips in your truck too, sounds like. What's been your favorite trip?
So far it's been, I liked snow wheeling. So we did Thomas Mountain when it was like really snowing.
Oh, is that trip where Adam was trying to get everybody to go on like a Thursday or a Wednesday or something?
And he went and he's like, "Oh, you guys aren't going to make it. You're going to get stuck." I mean, he made it. He was on 35.
I don't want to be digging. I got to work in the morning. I don't want to be digging my truck out of the snow at midnight.
Yeah, he went like off like Thursday night or something
the
like
night
that.
wheeling trip to the.
It's like,
snow
"Oh, you're a loser. You're not going to come with me."
Yeah, talking shit.
I'm like, dude, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
You and I both have to be at the same place in the morning.
I know you work. He's like,
that's why I'm inviting you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like my sleep. But the following weekend we went up there and oh my gosh, it was just an absolute like shit show. There was so much snow. Like,
oh yeah, it was deep. We got hammered with snow that weekend.
Yeah. There was parts where I jumped out of my rig and it was up to my waist.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And on Thomas Mountain, we're not even talking Big Bear.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, it's up there in elevation too, but it's not
Big Bear.
Yeah,
it's not Big Bear.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And for someone that really hasn't wheeled that much in that much snow.
You didn't have the 35s on then.
I had 33s.
Yeah.
So I aired down to, I think I was at 12. I was still pretty heavy on the PSI, but I aired down to 12 and I'm like, I'm going to keep some RPM the entire time. And I was sliding everywhere, and there was a few times I got myself stuck in a ditch and had to yank myself out.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot of recoveries. It got to the point where like started getting frustrated with how many recoveries.
Yeah, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
It's like every time I got to just recover. Yeah.
We're talking about your favorite trip, right?
Yeah, this is my favorite trip.
I'm like, wait,
Right? Holy
I mean, in the point of time when we were there, I was like,
during it sucks, but
this
afterwards,
sucks. But afterwards, like, okay, that was pretty fun.
Those were some of the funnest trips when shit goes wrong. So, yeah.
Well, it's because like everything is okay.
Yeah.
Because like you got home.
Yeah.
I bet you if you didn't make it home, or if you had like some sort of breakdown, you'd been like, oh man, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Adam, like he just got his beadlocks on or something, right? And he wanted to test them so he can drop them down to like nothing. And
I think that was point of the trip too. He's like, I want a snow wheel, and he's like, I want to drop it down to 5 psi, and I'm going to. So I'm going on a Thursday,
just because nobody will be up there. I got the hill to myself.
Well, I thought they closed the gates up there, like you couldn't get up there.
No, you can. There's no gates on Thomas Mountain.
None?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, I thought there was gates.
Once you get up high enough, there's a couple like cattle crossing gates and stuff like that. But like, I think you can even get around those. I think there's bypasses to get around them. But
I can't remember.
Nothing.
I think
towards
there's
the front.
one towards the front that have a gate, like off the main road. But if you go to the other exit or entrance, whatever.
Yeah, the one up by Lake Hemet more.
Yeah, I think you're free game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Oh man, so that was your favorite trip, huh?
Yeah.
That was recently.
Yeah. And then I mean, Nepo's going out this weekend, and they're going to Anza.
Yeah.
And I'm really sad because I'm going to Vegas this weekend. But we just got back from Anza. Not that I want to go back the third time,
but it'd be
in
a
the
fun
last
group.
I want to see the difference between the 33s and 35s.
That's right, because you got the new tires on.
Yeah. I want to drop it down to 12 psi, 13.
See how it handles,
and see if my life sucks or has got better. Because on 33s out there, the whole interior rattles.
Oh, yeah, all the washboards just trying to drive through like the wash and shit.
Oh, yeah,
I can't even
all
hear
the
through the radio.
Nonstop.
Yeah, no, I mean that's me.
Well, everybody, yeah, same. Yeah, every time you roll through there. I mean, there's like that certain speed you hit where everything kind of quiets down a little bit, but you have to get up to that speed. Like it's almost like that little sweet spot. You go a little too fast, everything starts rattling even more, but you get up to just where you're kind of floating over like the little washboards.
Yeah, I think my speed was like 50.
Yeah, I'd say right around 50. I'm kind of good. You're just kind of floating over them.
I'm a solid 20.
Yeah. Well, it was early. It was like 10 a.m. May or may not have been having a good time. And, they have that little 2-step thing down.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of launched off of that. And I didn't even realize it. Yeah. Soaked it up. ZR2, baby.
Yeah, bub.
Well, the IFS and Adam's like out there. He's like, I'm doing like 50. You need to keep up. And I'm like, dude, I'm a solid axle.
It's not
and I'm
the same. Yeah.
30 years old, bro. Like, I hurt for it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I could just feel all the plastic cracking.
Was Adam even born in 93?
Right. Yeah, whenever we'd go out there and stuff, I'd be driving the disco and stuff like that, and all you guys in your new trucks are just flying down the wash. I'm like, I'll catch up to you guys. I know where camp is.
Yeah, right, dude. You always went fast in the Land Rover.
Well, I know the area, so I know where I can pick and choose the lines that go fast, but
or where it gets soft. And you're like, yes,
soft sand. Yeah, baby.
My time to shine.
Just aiming it, here and there, catch my little spots. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, this weekend I'm just working on the Mini.
Tearing it apart, get it ready. Oh yeah, we gotta get it ready for. You're gonna be in Vegas. So you won't be able to go to Riggs and Brews, huh?
No, I'm going to Vegas.
Nice. For what?
Fiance's birthday present.
Oh well, lucky
That's
her.
cool.
Shit.
Where are you going in Vegas?
We're going to go see Scotty McCreary. He has a concert out there.
Okay.
He's a country singer.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No, I didn't give you the look. Like I was just thinking about like where is he playing? I was like,
He's not. He's playing on a off strip casino.
That's actually almost better.
Yeah, it's. Forgot where it's at. It's in Henderson, just right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we both love Scotty McCreary. And
we're towards county line. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going.
Nice.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That's cool. Are you staying at that same casino? Or?
We're staying at South Point.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, that weekend is very expensive. Don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it was like $400 for even like the Luxor.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
What's going on in Vegas?
I don't know.
Last weekend before it gets too hot, maybe? I don't know. Shit.
I don't know. It just got really ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, there's no like shows or anything. SHOT Show's over. SEMA's over. I don't know what the fuck's going out there.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Interesting.
AVN.
No, that's actually the same time as SHOT Show.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't
ask me how I know. I mean,
oh man, that's funny. Well, cool. Well, enjoy your trip out there. But then you have a trip coming up after that, right?
Yeah, I do.
With me.
Yes.
Have you ever been to Sedona?
No.
Okay, got to break him in.
Yeah, baby.
I'm very excited. I'm ordered a few maintenance stuff to make sure that I don't break down.
Right.
Or I have just random like coolant leaks. I'm like, I should order that. So I'm just gonna fix that real quick.
Just bring extra fluid.
The good thing about Sedona is like there's literally O'Reilly's. You're in the town where you're wheeling.
The problem is the Land Cruiser market is just you need to go to a Toyota place to get.
Oh, really?
You can't go like O'Reilly's or AutoZone or anything like that.
I mean, for like
small stuff, yeah,
brakes
basics,
and stuff like that.
Anything big, you're kind of.
But anything big or
of.
like special coolant hoses and lines or So
all right, we'll get it.
I thought
ready.
Land Cruiser stuff would be a little more common, but I guess not.
I mean, I just met you, so I will leave you.
Damn.
And Adam will be right with you, and that's okay. I'll fend for myself.
I'll be like, all right, good luck, everybody.
You good? Yeah. Okay. See ya.
I mean, I think it's funny we're doing this on air, but like, what do you want to see in Sedona? I mean, there's quite a few trails. I mean, not a ton, but like,
you guys haven't really trip planned anything yet, have you?
No trip
I
planning.
have an idea what I want to do.
I rely on Adam to do that for me.
And
I just make
Adam's relying on me.
Ben. So exactly.
Yeah, no, but I mean, of course, Broken Arrow. I mean, like you kind of have to do that while you're there.
Yeah,
It's like
iconic.
a playground.
Yeah.
It's a playground with amazing views. I mean, who doesn't want to go there?
Yeah.
And then there's Schnebley, but the problem with Schnebley is it's got great views, but man, it's just a miserable rocky road. That's all it is.
It's not that bad.
Man.
I hate it. I vowed to never go on it again.
I wonder if Sergio was just out there last weekend.
He got some really good drone footage too.
Yeah, that's right. He started flying the drone out there. I wonder. I think they went up Schnebley. I think they went up Schnebley at night.
Oh, we did that one time.
Yeah, I think I saw them playing around Sedona during the day, and I think I saw a video of them driving at night. And you can't tell where the fuck you are, but I mean, it seems like they're going up a
grade.
Schnebley. Yeah.
Well, I plan to kind of avoid that just because timing and what I think would be better in the campsites, because we're going to be doing a lot of like back and forth type thing because we are doing Expo. Yeah. We're going to drive out on a Thursday, do all the usual stuff. We're going to Lazy G Brewery and getting our food in Prescott, and then kind of moving on from there.
Nice.
Filling up our growlers and then going type deal. Or at least, I mean, I will be filling up a growler.
Let me know if you need a couple growlers.
I should only take one with me.
Oh, come on.
Well, they don't drink much, so it's just going to be me and my dad.
Well, Adam doesn't drink beer, but I'll drink some beer.
Okay.
Around camp, yeah.
You can appreciate it then.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking is, because we're going to do Expo on Friday. And
Yes.
did you buy your ticket already?
Yes.
Okay. Did you buy the parking pass?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because sometimes people are like,
We're all jumping in your truck. No.
Yeah. Well, it's not, but that's hard because like we have all of our gear in there.
No,
and
I
stuff,
know.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so sorry, the dog's barking right now. Daisy making her appearance on the audio show.
Yeah, love it.
But
Get a dog, they said.
it would be fun, they said. Oh, I'm bringing my dog, by the way. Adam's
you actually gonna bring
dog.
Cooper?
Yeah, I'm bringing Cooper.
Oh, okay.
I can't bring them both because that's
No,
just
it's
too much to handle.
Yeah.
And plus, Callie is kind of like that. She likes to bark at everything. So I'd rather... Dude, Cooper just doesn't bark. He's just like, whatever. Unless he gets scared, he'll bark.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Anyways.
Good camp dog.
Yeah, he's a good camp dog. But yeah, so we're doing We're doing the show on Friday. Friday night, we're going to camp and at the top of Schnebley probably.
Sweet.
Or in Munns Park, so that we can like boogie on down to Sedona in the morning, hit Broken Arrow, and then we want to do Diamondback Gulch.
Sweet.
So
so you're going to go do all that. Oh, after Expo, 'cause normally after Expo, we go north towards Flagstaff
Exactly.
and Grand Canyon, all that, and Williams.
Yep.
So you're actually going to go south afterwards.
yeah, because if Sedona didn't suck with camping,
Yeah. So
I would have done Fire Road 525. That's just miserable. I didn't even want to try it, which is in Sedona. And then we would have bought tickets for Expo on Saturday, because then we would do Friday, all the trails, because we'd be coming in that direction, and then make our way up, do Expo Saturday, and then go up Saturday night to Williams, and then start making our way home on Sunday that way. But instead,
that'd be cool. Actually, I like that better because I actually like the drive down into Sedona from Schnebley better than driving up to Schnebley from Sedona. I like driving down the Schnebley Hill.
I was going to bypass Schnebley.
Oh, you're going to bypass?
I was going to. It takes longer
than going back to the highway. No,
Yeah.
It's probably exactly the same time.
but we're already doing 2 other trails. So
I mean, it's the same time. I would just go down.
don't argue with me. I do not want to do Schnebley. Do not want to do Schnebley.
I'm not even going, so I'm trying to tell him where to go.
I know. I'm like, well, like you have no horse in this race, dude. Like, what's going on?
That's why I got an opinion.
Yeah. No, but I mean, hey, we're gonna have a good time. We're just gonna be going back and forth between the Pines and then down to Sedona and then back up.
No,
So,
I'm super excited. I've never been out there wheeling,
It's
so
beautiful. It's
yeah, I've seen
my
some of the views. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm ready.
and we're also. I was talking to my brother the other day,
your younger brother.
my older brother.
Oh, your older brother. Okay.
And he was like suggesting maybe we should try to do Smiley Rock.
Oh, is your older brother going with you?
He's gonna show up.
Okay.
He's gonna do Broken Arrow with us.
All right. See how that hopefully better than last time you guys did Broken Arrow.
Uh oh.
Yeah,
Family feuding. It's all good.
Well, we
Brotherly
don't
love.
talk about that on the podcast, but yeah, no. He's gonna join us for that because he wants to do Diamondback Gulch because he hasn't done it either.
Oh, I thought he'd
Basically, nobody has done Diamondback Gulch in our crew.
That we actually,
and I can't say I'm like the ambassador to Sedona if I literally have not done that trail.
Yeah, come on, bro.
So, I mean, because it's one of the trails. I just never really thought about it because it's off of Fire Road 525. You'll see all the campsites and what a mess it has become because of that.
Oh, jeez.
It's crazy. You used to be able to camp like in spots all along Fire Road 525.
You know, wherever you pull off.
Now there's like 5 or 7 designated spots, and they're literally parking lots.
No, it's just
car next to car next to car next.
Yeah, motorhomes and everybody just packs in there.
Yeah, and they're usually like the transients, like my brother and my younger brother, and you know,
right.
stuff like that. Which you know, he probably is there right now. But it used to be beautiful, but they did that because they were trying to clean up everything.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
It was getting kind of trashed because of the van lifers. If I
more towards like the front end, because that's where everybody kind of first pulls off the highway and they stop. Versus like you just got to keep going farther out, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, and Diamondback Gulch is on like halfway through 525, and then you start taking in all the views on the north side.
Yeah, I think I know where I the time Allie and I went out there during Thanksgiving, it was like right off of there where we camped. I think we overlooked it, kind of idea. Like we almost started going down it, and they're like, oh no, let's just go back and find this other spot. So because it was late, but
it'll be a good time, man. I'm glad you're going.
You've never done Expo or anything like that?
Never done Expo and never really wheeled more than outside of San Bernardino or San Diego County. So
it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be
really
a good time, man. You'll like it. Maybe we'll do Schnably.
I don't know. No, I'm up to you and Adam's game plan, so I'm there for the ride.
Because last time I went out there, my plan was to actually hit Broken Arrow and Diamondback Gulch, but then it got too late. We just ran out of time, and then we were trying to find camp and all this other stuff. So that's why I have to hit Diamondback Gulch. That's why we're waking up early on Saturday morning, and like we're just gonna do a grab and go type breakfast, and then we're just gonna head on down, air down, and then start hitting it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of breakfast, what do you cook at camp?
I was literally that was my transition.
So I
stole it.
I am kind of known from Adam and people that have camped with me. I am kind of the camp cook a little bit.
Oh, perfect.
So I will.
So I don't have to do it now. Sweet.
I will cook up some things that are delicious. So last time we were out in Anza, I split a hot dog in half, put it on a cheeseburger. And it was very delicious.
All American.
Yeah, right there, baby. I think I remember. I think Adam was bragging about that or something somewhere. I heard him say,
Yeah,
because that sounds pretty familiar.
Yeah, on Instagram, he was all bragging about it.
Like, yeah. Yeah. So, he said I may or may not have had 2.
Everyone had 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you make breakfast? Or are you like a dinner guy?
No, I can make breakfast. So,
not Saturday.
What are you cooking on?
I have a grill. I need to upgrade all my stuff.
You're doing like a 2-burner kind of status.
Yeah, those are Coleman. Yeah, I need to upgrade a lot of my stuff. A lot of my stuff is coming from like my truck, and I had a perfect setup for there. I got kind of just the basic stuff I need. But now that I'm bougie with the Land Cruiser,
pinkies up.
I need to like upgrade my stuff and get Adam's like. What was it called?
Jet boil.
Yeah, jet boil. And I'm like, geez, bro.
I'm like $400 some odd dollars later.
Yeah.
I have the Coleman Fold and Go. Don't let him tell you it's not as good. It's as good.
No, my Coleman grill works great. I love it.
No, but mine's like the same concept as his. Yeah. So it folds up real nice and tight, but it's still a 2-burner.
Yeah, Jonathan asking about our last guest. He was asking about that.
And Adam said if he wants to try it out, to come on and check it out. So
really? Yeah, there you go.
If Jonathan's listening, he said to come check out his jet boil. Hey. I'm sure he knows what it is, but if he wants to try to cook on it or something, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it'd be nice. And you said you had a fridge, right?
Yeah, I have a fridge. And yeah, just normal stuff. I have my battery bank, but I need to upgrade, so I'm looking to upgrade that.
What kind of battery bank? Like a Jackery?
It's one of the original Jackeries.
Oh, an old school one.
Yeah, so it's an old school one. It's one of the smaller ones, but I think it's just losing charge now, so it's not holding like a good battery charge as long. Funny story. So last time out to Anza, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get all my stuff in my fridge, get it all ready, and I'm on my way home, and I call Adam and I go, hey, guess what this idiot just did? He goes, what? I'm like, I only have 1 cigarette plug in this entire vehicle.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
and I removed it.
What?
So I have nothing to plug my battery bank or my fridge into right now.
Why'd you remove it?
So the
I'm like, okay, I was waiting for the upside. I'm like, where is this? What's going on?
so the upside is that there really is no upside. No. So
Hey guys,
the only cigarette
I'm gonna remove my air conditioning. Why? I don't know.
Just sounded like something.
I really wasn't thinking, but
weight reduction, but I mean, a cigarette lighter
the
ain't that much.
cigarette plug that's in the factory dash was broken. It wouldn't nothing would stay in it. Like it wouldn't hold it in there. Like the springs that retain it wouldn't hold it. And then also like kind of the glue and the plastic that hold it to the dash wasn't keeping it fixated on the bezel. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to cut it. I don't trust the factory gauge cluster for the voltage.
Oh, yeah.
So I converted it into like a voltage reader and in a USB charger
thingy.
And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, oh, now I can actually see my voltage. Cause I was having out in Big Bear, like the gauge would go below where I think would be like 12 volts. And I'm like, okay, am I charging? Am I not charging? Do I need a new alternator? So I'm like, I'm going to replace it with this. Then I can always look at it and see if I'm not charging. And didn't hit me till then
Actually,
on my way
you went to go
home.
plug something in.
Right before we were about to leave. But I had USB.
So I can charge my phone. But
So I need to finish that up. I'm going to wire actually a dual cigarette plug that's in. I'm going to basically Dremel out a little plate for a dual cigarette plug into the back area in the trim, and then run the wire to my aux beam so I can turn it on and off. I mean, they're not going to draw very much. I think the fridge only draws like 50 watts.
yeah, pretty minimal. That's what I did with the Lander. I put some 12 volt plugs in the back. Just one of those those marine panels you buy off Amazon. You know,
and I'm just going to put it on like a 10 amp fuse and then just turn it on and
you
off
can just have a little switch back there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, super simple. And
Nice.
So I'll fix that up, but I need to fix that before
Yeah,
we
before,
go.
yeah.
Hey,
So I can
time's
actually
a
have-
ticking, man. I mean, it's going to creep up. We literally, in 1 month, we will be there. At
No, I
Expo.
have all the parts. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
So I order them. I just need
it's a pretty easy job.
Yeah.
Just pulling up.
No, I was just like I'm like, wow, we only have 1 month until Expo because it's the 19th today.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming up fast.
Yeah. So little things, and maybe if I have a little time, I'll make that platform, mount everything down, and go from there.
Yeah. Which will, got this big list of shit. Yeah, always.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wants.
Yeah, a lot of ones. Yeah.
Well, I'm taking the Colorado, so I mean it's pretty squared away. The only thing I want to do is Tony from Adventure Power Solutions. I just need to get a solar panel on the roof rack and wire it up to the rear because it's all just right there, so I can have solar for the battery, so I can have my fridge back there. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to keep moving my fridge from the back seat, which is where Cooper's going to be. That's why I need to have it.
Oh, yeah.
So my fridge will be full time in the trunk, or not the trunk, the bed. And to have that keep going, it's going to have solar. So I need to buy a panel, and I already have everything else. I just need him to wire it up.
What about just like a battery bank or something? Don't you have a battery bank?
It's not big enough to power that. No, not for the 4 days. Would yours use 4 days?
Yeah, that's what I ran forever in the Land Rover. And then I just had when I was driving, I had it charging.
Okay.
So
which I could do. I could actually, if you let me borrow, I could charge it off the cigarette lighter and the thing, and then have it in the front, footwell, and then it be running off of the battery I have back there. Mm-hmm. And then if that one dies, then I can just use that one.
Yeah, of course.
Pull it on that. Okay. All right. But
Problem
I
solved.
still want solar.
Oh yeah. No, it'd be nice to have. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But just if
you don't get that done, there's an option.
Yeah, just grab that. And
I have solar in the Mini.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Take the Mini, fuck it. No.
And it'll have a brand new alternator and air conditioning
Just got that
compressor,
today.
AC compressor.
Yeah, that Adam's gonna help you put in this weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Come on.
I literally on Friday I'm going to buy some tri-tip so I can smoke some tri-tip while we're doing all that, so I can feed that beast. Yeah, smoking some tri-tip.
Hey, I got tri-tip going. Yeah. Oh, sweet. You want to come over? Yeah.
Bring your wrenches.
Hey, hey, I have this party going on Saturday.
Everybody's invited.
Everyone's invited.
Shit.
Yeah. No, but honestly, it's like we're just going to be putting back to the Humpty Dumpty back together again. That's what we're doing. I should really name it Humpty Dumpty.
That's actually a
Hey, there you go.
Like literally dude, you have no idea. I put like maybe 2,000 miles on that car, and I've literally replaced everything but the block and the shell. But yeah, back to your Land Cruiser.
No,
Cars are paid.
No, I'm just thinking about like all the things we need to do before the trip because we have a month.
There's a lot of wants, but just getting done what I need for camping, right? So we can make the 4 days nice and smooth.
Yeah, I would just focus on the mechanical and just make sure it's solid because you're going across the desert. It's going to be warm. It's in May.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, once we get to the pines, it'll be nice and cool. Yeah. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, temps are kicking up soon, huh? Shit, it was like 85 in Borrego last weekend. I think people were talking about.
Yeah, it was getting a little warm.
Yeah, I think Nepo's trip is going to be like the last trip of the year. I wouldn't want to be going out after that.
Last one that you would want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at the temps over the next, just in our location in Menifee, California. We are getting up into almost 90s territory. Like
really?
this week, this Friday is 86.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then it cools down a little bit Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It goes in the 70s, but then it goes back up to 86, 87 by next weekend.
Dude, I got like Friday and Saturday to finish building out the camper on like the hottest days of the week, of course. I'm going to be sitting in there fucking sweat box.
Toasting.
Hell yeah. Got my little sweat lodge going on in there, you know.
Burn some calories.
Hell yeah. My little sauna, you know. Blood, sweat, and tears, baby.
Dual purpose.
Yeah. It's funny, like we opted like, oh, we got to get a furnace, And now like we didn't even get to use it because winter's over. And now we're going right into summer.
Yeah.
Fuck. we got a fan. And you get one of those, what are those zero breeze AC units everybody has?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Overland AC unit.
Yeah. I saw them at that expo. They're kind of rad.
Just one more piece of gear.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, I understand. Okay, if you're going on camping, you really need an AC support. I get it, but I mean, it'd be.
But
nice.
I am taking a hot shower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's 100 degrees out and I could be out, chilling inside, and it would allow me to go more places. I think.
Yeah. Oh, totally. It'll make your life much more comfortable if you're traveling. You don't have to worry about like, oh my God, I got to get up to elevation. You could just be like, I'll just park right here, have AC.
Yeah, they're fucking expensive though. Open Rover 2, I think, got one to test out for their YouTube channel. I wonder if they actually enjoyed it or not, or if they used it really. I got to ask him. I'm curious about that because the guy was showing it to me and like it got like, I mean, we're in a controlled environment, but it got the little I think it had in like a trailer and it got pretty cold in there and stuff. But like I think it's like $1,000 or something for the AC unit, but then it has like you can get extra batteries for it, and they're like $600 a battery or something crazy.
Oh, geez.
They're not cheap, man.
Yeah. I still remember when I first moved down to Southern California from San Francisco, I saw this one YouTube video where like you take a Home Depot bucket.
Yeah.
You get the ice and the fan.
You get the frozen solid gallon jug of water. You set it in there, and then you
cooler.
and then you just like you put a fan on top, so cut a hole with this little like $12 like Home Depot fan, making it blow down on the cool air, and then like on the bottom is like this little port.
Yeah.
And then if you don't have it like right here, like right next to your face, it's like totally pointless. It is pretty much totally pointless.
I'm just going to open up the refrigerator and just let it run. Super efficient, but it'll cool off the camper.
Right. Well, you got that new refrigerator, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's got new set power. The RV45D that they literally just discontinued.
You were the last purchase.
It was funny. I was I'm like, I don't know. Like I measured it out, like where it's going to fit in the camper. I'm like, oh, it's the only one that I can find that fits. I found some other ones, but they're too tall or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay. So I finally narrowed it down. I'm like, this is the one. I kept looking at it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy it today. So I went to buy it. Bam. That day they are like all sold out.
You bought the last one?
No, Amazon was sold out. Set Power themselves were sold out. Like I found some dude just selling one. Luckily, I see
what you're saying. It was already sold out.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah, I couldn't find one.
I was like, well, then how'd you get one?
I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I literally built up fucking cabinets and everything around this. Because Open Road for 2 has the same fridge. I took measurements off of their fridge. I'm like, oh, this will fit perfectly. And now I can't get this fridge. I'm like, son of a bitch, dude. I like built everything around this refrigerator.
Well, did you at least get a deal on it? Because it was used?
No, it was brand new. Brand new. I got it on eBay off some dude.
Oh, okay. Did you pay a premium?
No, actually, I paid less than what it was selling for on their website and on Amazon. So I feel kind of bad, but hey,
whatever.
Yeah.
He sold it. Whatever.
Yeah. I think it was like, I think they sell for like it was $419, and then it came out like $450 if I was buying it through them. But then Open Road for 2 has a discount. Open _ the number, or open _ for the word _ 2. Yeah, Open Road, goddamn fucking butchering it, but Open Road for 2 is
just look it up.
It's their discount code for Set Power. If you're going to take like 10% off, which was actually kind of
cool.
nice.
Saves taxes.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
But so yeah, I basically got it for the same price. So
right on.
hell yeah, I was stoked.
So your fridge,
Amazon special.
All right,
It's actually called You Homie.
I got two you homies,
Dude, I
got
love
two
it.
Homies. Yeah, it's great.
It works great.
Well, I forgot what company just basically buys those and rebrands them.
Oh, a lot of them.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them are just
They're all the same thing, but
yeah.
those are the really good condensers, I believe, or whatever they call
compressors,
it.
yeah.
Compressor condenser thing. They're like the LG or Samsung, one of the two.
I think
Yeah.
LG is a better one.
Yeah, it was LG. I remember it being like the nicer one. I was like, oh dang. So the Yahomie.
Yeah, dude, it's super quiet too.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Yeah.
And you can set the power like draw. You can put on eco mode and all that other stuff.
I put on eco during the night, and then if I really need to get cold, max power.
Crank that.
Yeah,
bitch
dude.
up.
Hell yeah. Have you ever done it in freezer mode?
He's like, whoa.
Oh
It goes down to -4.
no, I haven't. I've gotten it down to like 20, but like I haven't gone down.
I mean, what do you?
It's
like
a single
ice
zone.
cold shit.
Yeah, it's a single zone.
It's
Yeah.
a single zone.
It's just cold.
How many quarts did you get?
30. It's one of the bigger ones. I forgot. It's been a little.
Okay, well, there's 3 different sizes. There's the 35, 45, and 55. I have the 35 and the 55. I should have got the 45.
Got either of both sizes.
I got it
I
surrounded.
know I didn't get
This
the
one's too
big
small.
one. I know I
This
didn't
one's
get the
too
small
big.
one, so I think it's a 45 then.
All right.
Yep.
Well, we can be your homies. Dad jokes.
That's rad.
Yeah, the one thing I didn't like about it though is the power cord that comes out because
Yeah.
it comes straight out. I found one
it doesn't
an
have that
exact
90.
replacement.
Oh,
because
maybe I
mine-
got a newer model then because I have mine's angled.
Okay, so I bought the angled plug.
Oh,
It's just
yeah,
that,
okay.
that 2-prong thing, right? It's just like the two.
Yeah, but it's like a certain shape because it has like a cutout. For
Yeah, it has
things
a cutout.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a D shape.
a keyhole.
Yeah, reverse D shapes
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah. I have like a bunch of those. The L ones.
Oh, nice. Well, I bought
you
one
needed
for
one, I was
my
gonna
wife
say,
because
yeah.
she broke hers, and so I was like,
Yeah.
I might as well get this one. And then,
Yeah, that'd be annoying if it came straight out because that's just like a breaking point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
well, it comes straight out of the actual cigarette lighter plug. That area, when it
Oh.
comes to thing, it's flat against it.
Oh,
when
against
it
the
plugs
fridge
in.
is
Yeah.
flat.
Against the fridge.
Oh, that's
gotcha.
what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
No, but the problem for me is if I leave it in the back of the truck, I have that little hatch thing. We didn't really fully think that one through, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I know.
We'll fix that,
After the
whatever.
fact, yeah.
But yeah, so it folds down, and so like when things are in there, it smashes it up, and then the thing comes straight out, and then it pinches it down. So that's why I had to get the flat faced one, and then I can just smash it. Doesn't
There's a
matter.
flat-faced 12-volt plug, like a lighter plug.
I'll show you later.
Okay, I'm curious. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But yeah, well, that's cool. So you'll have a fridge. I'll have a fridge. Adam has a fridge.
He's very proud about his fridge.
Oh, I would be. That thing's sick.
Yeah.
Which fridge does he have?
Well, the whole kitchen setup. I
Yeah, whole kitchen setup. I forgot what exact, but he's very proud about that fridge.
Well, he's got it looks really good
Yeah.
back there in that Sequoia. I mean, he's got a lot of room.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
He used to sleep back there.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. He's
Now
a big
he's-
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not short.
No, we built that platform very sturdy for bigger guys.
Yeah. No, it looks good, man. You guys did a good job on that. So,
Anything at Expo you're looking forward to seeing?
Just along for the ride.
Just checking it all out.
Yeah.
It's pretty overwhelming when the first time you walk through. It's like going to the fair, you know. You walk in, it's like, oh, all the shit.
it's vendor booth, like forever.
Yeah, and that's what I was expecting. A lot of vendor booths, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm not going to look at any old expos and get a notion of what's going on. I'm just going to go in and see it for the first time.
Yeah, no, that's the best way to do it. And like, you don't have to see all the vendor stuff. I mean, there's some cool. I like to see some of the cool trucks. It's kind of like, oh, that thing's sick, or something, But,
he always gravitates to the, what is that? Not the Troopy, the
Troopy,
the Malbach, whatever. What do you call that?
Maltec.
Maltec.
They're out of business now, I think. But yeah, it was like an old Troopy, and they just basically put a camper on the back of it. It was rad.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's the Flagstaff Fairgrounds. It's an old Fort Tuttle, whatever. It's really nice. It's cool. It's in the pines. Just to hope that there's no wind, because some years it's windy, sometimes it's not.
Super windy,
yeah. So I mean, we don't spend the whole time there. What's good is you'll just end up going in the morning right when they open. I think it's like 9 a.m. or something. Mm-hmm. You get your good parking spot and you walk right in, and you hang out, you see all the vendors. We usually kick out about 2:00 or so after lunch, because they have like some really good food vendors there too.
Sweet.
Yeah, we had like some really good, like, I don't know, vegan Mexican place or whatever. Alex was with us, so
yeah. Last year I didn't get. Oh yeah, that's when like somebody like while we were at Expo.
Oh, that's right.
I went to like go buy something, and like it turned out like my credit cards got canceled. Like somebody like there's some bank fraud with my card.
Yeah. Oh geez.
And so they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna like put a hold on all your shit. I'm like, what? But I'm in the middle of nowhere. Like, well, can you go to a bank and like just get a new card? I'm like, no,
I'm in the middle of nowhere.
I'm camping. How the fuck? I'm like, so yeah, I was like fucking stranded with like no money for the rest of the trip.
Oh geez.
I mean, I had a backup credit card, but like I didn't want to use that, kind of emergency credit card, but.
Yeah, no, I mean that was crazy when that happened. I still remember you being on the phone with your bank for like half the time.
Dude, I know. I was just
didn't even get to see it.
I was sitting in the beer garden.
My card.
I
need it.
Give me my fucking money.
Well, we were worried because that was the trip we were going to the Grand Canyon right afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We had a lot of driving to do. I'm like, I need to get a lot of gas.
Yeah, because we ended up camping at one of the places you go down inside the canyon.
Oh,
and you camp on the Colorado River.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Kind of want to do that.
Who were they just talking to that's going out there? Like, I think they went out there like last weekend or something. I was just talking to somebody else, and they're like, with Johnny Taco, I think is going out there. He invited me. He's going to be out there the same weekend, but he's not doing Expo. So he's going to be all in that area and stuff like that, just wheeling. He's like, he invited me to go, and like that was one of the points on his trip. I'm like, that's a rad place.
Yeah, well, we're going to make a second trip out there.
Oh, definitely.
I want to go up and stay at the Colorado River at that Grand Canyon spot the first night and come in from the 40 and then go up and do that. And then make our way down, and we can go do like Smiley Rock and like all the other kind of stuff. So
sweet.
It'll be a different trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
There's always there's a ton of stuff to do.
Arizona's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Arizona's absolutely gorgeous.
And I want to do Moab too. I know that's different than Arizona, but
I've
been wanting to do that. I know that's
a bucket list place. Yeah.
It's really cool. I mean, I went and I was spoiled because I went to summer camp, and then they gave you like the rented Razors and then and the rental Jeeps, the JLs on 40 or 37s or something like that, and we were just mobbing. It was a good time. It's beautiful. I think the Hell's Gate. It's cool. It's nice. It's pretty, but
I just want to experience it once because I know what I've heard is it's overrun now. There's just everyone's out there.
You don't even have to do all the Jeep trail. I mean, it'd be fun. Obviously, the Jeep trails are rad, but there's so many other cool. Like I've seen other people like showing like bitchin' canyons that are kind of like off away from all the people and stuff like that.
There's a lot of cool stuff out there.
Yeah.
You just have to explore.
Yeah.
Go with somebody who knows the area, who's been there, and not just going to the main tourist traps, basically, like Hell's Gate, Hell's Revenge. Whatever.
Yeah, because you'll just sit in traffic and stuff like that. I mean, they're rad trails, obviously. I mean, that's why they're so popular, because they're dope. But yeah, I mean, if you're not, you just want to see some bitchin' rocks and cool sights and all the petroglyphs or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, like the
there's a lot of
history.
Yeah, I mean. Ancient history, dinosaur footprints and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That reminds me, like Hell's Gate or Hell's Revenge. There was that one guy, the whistling diesel guy, who brought his G-Wagon.
I just watched that.
Just trashing. No, I don't care about his G-Wagon. He was like trashing the trail essentially.
Oh, really?
He's just like ripping it up.
Yeah. Okay.
And then some other video I just saw yesterday. This guy on a Yamaha R6. Street bike was like,
I saw
doing
that.
It. He's like,
he almost made it all the way through,
made it, dude.
Yep.
I mean, I don't care about that because that was just rubber on it, but the whistling diesel, he was like smashing the rocks, like gouging the rocks.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of fucked.
It was just, he's just out for destruction, and
yeah, that's what makes him money.
Yeah, he's making money. That's the problem.
That makes him content.
Yeah,
it makes him money and content
Yeah.
at the expense of people who actually enjoy this, and it's like ruining the land.
Kind of bummer.
Yeah.
That's the only problem I have with it. But whatever.
Yep.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Yeah, that dude with that street bike, I've seen him, like, they had him going through, like, the dunes. They had him, like, there's been a bunch of videos of that guy.
I'm surprised he didn't get hurt, because, like, that's a very
Dude.
steep, like, the videos don't do it justice. It's pretty damn steep.
Yeah.
And he's going, and he was just, like, throttling
Just
it.
all over the place on that thing, too.
I haven't seen it. I'll see it.
Yeah. You got to see that one. I think he has, like a dirt bike type of tire tread pattern somewhere.
Yeah, he's definitely modded it somehow to, yeah.
To handle.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Moab's cool. You should do it. I did a night run, and it was just probably one of the best night runs I've ever been on, because the stars were out and it was like the middle of nowhere, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. There's just so many things I just want to see and just cruise.
Yeah. Like you were saying, you want to do all of them,
The U.S.
U.S.,
do like the redwoods up North California. Do
like
like
one of my
Idaho,
favorite, dude.
Montana. Like, I just want to drive.
yeah, not enough time
Drive
to
and camp.
do it all, but yeah. Well, I mean, soon. I mean, once your lady graduates, right? Then you can be the house husband, quit your job, and just go full time.
Yeah, definitely. That's both of our bucket list things. So just go around, camp, and
Can you be a traveling? I mean, I know there's traveling nurses. They got traveling dentists.
I think it's a little bit different.
You can't do the same. Come on.
Traveling nurses usually work in like the hospitals that like more emergency, I would assume. I don't know what that's.
Yeah, where they're needed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we're short staffed.
They're like
out
guns
here.
for hire, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
or they go to people's homes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's not a bad gig.
make some good money.
Yeah, they do.
And then they
You
get
gotta
a
live
lot
out of a
time
van
off.
though, or whatever.
Yeah.
I get though. I have no problem with that. Living the van life. Shit.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Traveling dentistry.
There you go.
It's kind of
gotta
like the
start
mobile
that.
dog groomers.
Yeah. Same
Have
deal,
like
girl.
traveling dentistry. Have a little dude.
Wait, in the Sprinter van.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Have that
saying.
set
Get that
up.
little
Have
chair
a
in
dental
there.
chair?
Yeah.
Maybe not Sprinter van. Do like a ambulance conversion.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
They probably might already have all the oxygen
There you
lines.
go.
around
Yeah, they
everything.
do the dentist chair right
Dude,
in the
we
middle.
have so many ideas on this podcast.
And like, yeah, you could advertise it like, hey, I'll be in Sedona from this week to this week. Book your appointments now.
Get
you know?
your teeth right, and then you
yeah.
can, she can have a side gig with like the Botox injections.
There you go.
Yeah,
I mean, all those van lifers, they need some dental work probably if they're living out there forever.
yeah,
There you go.
You know,
Yeah.
they don't have a home base, so I mean that might work out good for them. You know, just I come to you.
Man, we come up with some great ideas on this podcast,
Yeah.
like cooking show ideas.
Oh, we still
got to do that.
We slipped up on that one.
We
We need to
did.
keep, we need
We
to keep
should have
following
not
up on
said
that. We got
that.
a lot of people interested on that one.
I know people keep, and then also the Little Smokies camp out.
Oh, that's what
We
we're gonna
have
call
to
it,
do
Little
that.
Smokies Camp Out. Fuck.
Yeah, but
Somebody
no,
was
the
actually
cooking
asking-
show's separate.
Somebody hit me up recently about that, asking me when it's going to be. I'm like, dude, I'm so busy right now.
We're
haven't-
both so
Jesus
busy.
slammed. I haven't had time to like think of an extra trip, but yeah.
Yeah, no, but we do need to make the Little Smokies camp out happen.
100%.
You'll be invited because you're gonna help.
Yeah, you're gonna help cook.
Since you're like a chef.
Yes.
Cook a bunch of little Smokies.
Yeah, we'll get Sean.
Put them on the
here.
hamburgers.
Chef
That was
Sean.
actually
Yeah.
one of my requests for my wedding. Is Little Smokies.
Really?
Yeah, I want a Little
Yeah,
Smokies.
baby.
But we're doing a Mexican theme, so I'm like, taquitos. Fuck yeah.
All right,
We're
all
doing
right.
taquitos.
There you go.
Wrap a little smoky in corn tortilla.
maybe.
Or is that considered pigs in a blanket a little bit?
Ooh, but it's a Mexican pig in a blanket because it's a corn tortilla, not like breaded,
It's
not like the croissant or whatever that they usually use.
chorizo in a blanket. Or wait.
Ooh,
Now you're getting crazy.
Oh wait.
You gotta take a little smokies, gotta dice them up, put them in the
Slow down,
blender,
slow
like
down. Keep
put
it basic. Yeah.
put the
no.
Mexican spices in it, and then do it in the corn tortilla, and then fry it on a Tembo tusk.
on a scuttle. I think we were talking to Jerry about it, and he like seemed down with that. He's like, yeah, as it being like one of the judges or something like that.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, Chef Sean,
Yeah,
who
good
was on
Chef
our
Sean. Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
He's a professional chef.
Actual chef. Yeah.
Yeah. Actual chef who knows what he's talking about. Not just be like, oh damn, this is good. I love it. That'd be me. I'd be a terrible
Everything.
judge.
You know, like, oh, this one's good too.
Oh my
what are you
God.
tasting? Just good.
It's like
What's this flavor? It's good flavor.
It's great.
salt,
Salt.
butter. Yes.
That's all I
Smoke.
need.
Meat.
Meat.
No, I mean, hey, I'm down with the Little Smokies camp out, and that, maybe we'll combine that with our cook off.
Yeah, I
because
think
it'll be like the Little Smokies cook-off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we just got to do because we don't have time.
/ camp off, or we'll just combine them. We'll make some shirts and stickers and fun stuff for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Madison Shake could design us up some cool shirts, you know? Yeah, man. You down? You down?
You down for the little smokies?
Let's do it.
Oh, man. Well,
yeah, we got a ton of stuff going on, man. Shoot. Yeah, we got, yeah, dude, there's so busy, man. Damn, we got.
You got Rigs and Brews this weekend?
Yeah, we got. I know we mentioned it last time, but we got our 100th episode's coming up on.
That means
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, that means he's number what, 98?
Yeah, 98. So then 99.
Good number.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then we got one more episode after this, right?
Yeah, because that's 90. That's next week, 99,
and then
Cinco de Mayo, 100.
Damn, we gotta get some shit.
Hundreds.
Yeah.
So I mean, might as well just kind of jump into it real quick. We're doing a giveaway. We mentioned that. Mm-hmm. We got a few new products here
coming on board.
Yeah, coming on board, and it's gonna be your standard Instagram like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you with it. We haven't done one yet, so
yeah, we're gonna do it. But I want to let people know when to kind of expect it. So we're not gonna be doing it the week of the 100th episode, are we? Because that's the week we're going to be announcing the winner. It's going to run through that week, though, right?
Yeah. The week prior to our 100th episode, we'll kind of like...
Because we record on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So it'll basically be
Friday.
From episode 99 and then through that Wednesday that we record, because we're going to have to choose the winner on that podcast.
Yeah, it'll be that week prior that people will have to do the like and share and all that kind of fun stuff. And we'll start posting up some photos of the prizes. We'll probably have a lot of the prizes out there with us at the Rigs and Brews. So if you want to check them out and stuff like that. And,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of our good friends, Liquid Molly's going to be out there.
Oh, yeah. Brandon's going to be out there.
So you get to kind of talk to him about the additives.
Yeah.
Have you heard about it?
Yes.
You have?
I actually own a BMW.
Oh, well, then he knows all about it.
I know all about it.
All right.
I also know all about the maintenance life.
Yeah, exactly. I know all about fluids.
What kind of Beamer you got?
My buddy got me into the diesel Beamer life.
Oh.
So right now I have my 328D. My previous...
What year, though?
2016.
2016, okay.
So F30.
Wagon?
No, it's not an F31. I didn't want to shell out another $8,000 for the 320 wagons.
They're actually not super expensive used.
Yeah, they are.
They are?
Yeah.
When I was looking at them, they were like cheap.
For diesel wagons, they're looking at like $30,000.
Whoa.
Used?
Yeah. Whoa. With like under 100,000 miles with good options at least.
Because maybe I wasn't looking at the diesel ones.
Yeah.
Because like you can get a 328 non-diesel wagon for like 17, 18.
I'd say that's kind of where the market is right now for them. If you get like a sport with somewhat options. Now, if you're getting F31 diesel, like with M Sport options under 100K, you're looking at 25, 30.
Jeez.
So
it's like a Land Cruiser.
Yeah, I would say shit.
A 1993 Land Cruiser.
Dude, some of these people, their Land Cruisers or 80 series, are like, yeah, I know what I have, $25,000. I'm like, okay, like, and they're gonna get it. Like,
it's crazy, man. Like, the used car market is so weird right now because interest rates are really high. So if you have cash is king at this point.
Yeah.
But if you're buying something in the higher range and you don't have the cash for it, I mean, you have a high interest rate on top of a high price vehicle. You know. I mean, you really can't even get a loan for like a 1993 Land Cruiser. I mean, unless you're going to a loan shark and
you gotta get a private
Bubba,
loan.
He's gonna break your legs if you don't pay him. That's a weekly payment type of deal, you know.
Yeah,
every Friday. But yeah, so you know about the Liquid Molly then?
I do.
Yeah, he'll be out there. Who else is going to be out there? 4122.
Well, he's going to be out, Nepo, so he's going to be out at Anza Borrego that weekend. Yeah. That's why I can't go that weekend. But
we will have his giveaway
his
item.
product. His hitch slide right there. That'll be out there. Some pop caps. Who else? A Botus jerky, but he's already going to be out there anyway.
Yeah.
Playing
his black pepper.
So good,
dude. So good. So good. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll find myself just like eating the whole bag in like a 10-minute sitting, and I'm like, oh, damn.
Dude,
I was supposed to like hold on to it for the rest of the trip.
Dude, I'm horrible with it. Like, we'll buy like a bunch of bags like for a trip coming up, and I'll end up like sitting in my office just like nom, 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 nom. And then I'm like, oh shit, we got no jerky left. Like before the trip.
Hey man, I need some more.
Yeah, but so that stash I had, like,
Well, we have a discount code that I forgot to use. Of course, I've mentioned that multiple times.
But
It's AO10, right?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
You get 10% off.
yeah.
So, but stock up on jerky. But if you're at Riggs and Brews, you don't have to pay shipping, anything like that. You know,
Right there.
just go down there. And by the way, he always sells out. So go down there,
Grab it right
make
when
your
you get
first
there.
booth, his booth, get in line, buy your jerky.
Usually got the little samples out there so you can try the one you like.
Oh,
best.
definitely take a sample.
Oh,
If he's
yeah.
giving it away, just take it.
I'll take a sample of each, please, every time, even though I've already had them all. I'm like, oh, I need another sample,
I
please.
forgot what garlic tastes like. Yeah, let me have a little sample.
It's like when you're at Costco and you do a round, you come back, like, haven't I seen you before, sir? I'm like, no, my hat's backwards now.
by the
Can't
time you
tell?
leave,
I mean,
you're
something
full?
different. Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, every time, man.
Oh man, so ghetto. Sorry, my mom. It just reminded me. My mom used to be like, "Okay, it's Sunday, everybody. We're going to church, and then we're going to go to Sam's Club or whatever it was, or I think it was Price Club." And she's
I
like,
forgot about Price Club.
"Yeah, Price Club." And so then we would go around and we just like take the sample. She's like, "All right, that's lunch." I'm like, "Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Are we on a diet?"
Sometimes they don't have any good stuff. You're like, oh,
I know.
shit.
That's a liquid. I don't want a
You
liquid.
need drinks? Son of a bitch. I don't want this
Yeah.
healthy granola bar.
Where's the sausage?
Where are the sausage
bacon.
links and the raviolis and
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I used to do that like when I did construction. We'd stop there and like just walk through real quick, get all the samples and leave. That was my lunch when I was poor.
And they're like, "Sir, a hot dog is only $1.50."
And you don't even have to have a membership. You just because like you just go in when they ask for your membership card. You just be like, oh, I'm buying alcohol because you don't need to have a membership to buy alcohol at Costco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, alcohol and cigarettes. You don't need to have a membership. Like for years, I didn't have a membership because I would
They
just go in
support
there to
degenerates.
yeah, I would just go
Yeah,
to
they
buy
do.
alcohol. I'd roll up there with like a shopping cart full of fucking booze for a party, you know. And they're like, "Oh, you have your card?" I'm like, "Nope, I'm just buying booze. I'm an alcoholic." Yeah. So yeah, you can just walk in. You know, like, nope, I'm here to buy alcohol, and just go get all your free samples. Grab a bottle
I think
of
they
booze on your
changed
way
the
out.
rules though, because I think my wife was saying that they won't let you in because you used to be able to go in just get the food.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
I think they changed it, so now you have to be a member even to go to the cafeteria food thing.
Oh, geez.
Well, yeah, you can't purchase any like I used to do that too. Just go buy a hot dog because you used to have the one over in Temecula there. It was outside, and now they're like, oh yeah, I need to see your membership card now. I'm like, what? Fuck you. But
Just
yeah.
make one, like a fake one.
Yeah.
Put McLovin on it or something.
Counterfeit Costco cards, right?
It's all the
That's
rage.
That's a new thing.
Yeah.
It's all the rage.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
a new business idea.
See, I'm
Counterfeit
telling you.
Costco cards.
We got all the great ideas on this podcast. Tell your friends. Money saving tips.
Yeah.
Walk around Costco with a fake card and get all your
They don't even
samples.
look at like I think Jess's pictures on the back. It doesn't look like me. I got a beard.
Her hair's hanging down in front of her face.
I got long hair, so I mean, I guess it could pass. I don't know. Yeah,
But hey, Riggs and Brews
Yeah.
this Sunday.
lots of fun.
You can just go and show up. No membership needed.
No,
And-
yeah, don't have to pay nothing. Just hang out, get some good beer. They got some. Oh, what was they had a special for beer that weekend. too.
$5 for the looker.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah. This is your standard blonde, you know?
Yeah,
The looker.
the lookers. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wonder if they'll have the coconut IPA because that is in season
Seasonal.
now.
It might be. Might be.
I hope it's in season, man. Have you ever had a
favorite?
coconut IPA?
No, I haven't.
It's delicious.
Delish.
Yeah. There's the Duckfoot Brewing one, and then they have the coconut lime one here
Mason
at
Jar.
Mason Jar
That sounds
in
delicious.
Menifee.
That's
Tastes
actually pretty good.
tastes like key lime pie.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. So definitely check it out.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to stock up on some good beers. We gotta refill the beer fridge.
Yes, we do. So are you? You're going to Riggs and Brews or
No, he's going to-
No,
No,
you're going to
no,
Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas.
Oh yeah, I already talked about that.
Going to
Okay,
Vegas.
just want to make sure. All right, trader.
Find that.
Fine. Fiance's birthday. Fine. Concert tickets.
If I don't, I'll die. I want to go to Overland Expo West.
Yep.
Yes.
Get that locked in. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Riggs and Brews. We'll have all of our giveaways out there, most of them at least, and it'll be a good time.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
Bring some cash because those guys do some good deals out there sometimes too.
Yeah. Tony, Adventure Power Solutions is going to be out there. I'm trying to think. I think Shower Pouch is going to be out there. Dead Man Off Road is going to be out there. There's always rad people.
Dude, the other podcast, Ollie's Rig for Dirt.
Yeah.
he'll be out
hanging
there too.
Yep. Yep.
We'll have the podcast community.
Yep. I'll be chilling. Always. Yeah. Dude, I like. It's funny because I look forward to the Riggs and Brews. Like it's like one of my favorite events every year. I mean, they do like a couple a year. Like I think they do like 3 a year, and I'm always like so excited.
It's my favorite. It's like
there's a lot of like little meetups and fun coffees and all that kind of stuff, and
it's like a core group of friends basically getting together. That's what it kind of feels like.
But it's just bigger than that. I don't know.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, we see a lot
all
of
our friends are there, so obviously it's fun for us. But yeah, no, they're just a good time because there's rad stuff on display, and yeah.
Good times, man. Well,
we'll hopefully have the Mini and the Land.
By the way,
Mini and the Tundra put back together before then. Fuck.
By the way, I forgot to say this. So I'm going to be fingers crossed. Mini Cooper is going to be put back together. Humpty Dumpty.
Please, Adam.
Yeah. Please, Adam. There's another Mini Cooper that's lifted. With off-road tires and a roof rack. And he said he is going to Rigs and Brews.
Oh, shut up.
Swear to God.
So it has to be finished.
It has to be
finished. It has to be finished. Because there's another guy in Orange County that also posted, and he has the other one on the UTV tires that he just built a rear mounted tire carrier. Dude, this guy's actually showing me up, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, shit.
But he's all flexed out on a trail and everything. And everybody's like, that's front wheel drive still, right?
What suspension does he have? Is it just all custom?
I don't know. I think he just does the spacer lift, the ones that I just sold to that one guy. But yeah, no, there's going to be another lifted Mini Cooper at
the
Rigs
Battle of the Minis. I love it.
It's a cool looking one, man. He's got some shots of it. So, yeah, come out.
Hell yeah.
Come early. Grab a beer.
Yeah, there's that Miata I think I told you about across from my daughter's school. I saw him out wrenching on it the other day. I'm like, but he's like the opposite direction of which way I come out of the carpool line, and I couldn't go the other direction because I wanted to like stop it and like start talking to him.
Off-road Miata?
Yeah, like the wheels are like sticking out of the fenders, just like in. Yeah, it's got like long travel on it. I think it looks rad.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's probably on 32s, but I mean, for a Miata.
32s on a Miata.
It looked sick, dude.
Dude,
damn.
Okay, hear me out.
Maybe 31s, but still, they look on the Miata. They just
on
look
a
huge,
Miata,
dude.
they
They're
look
rad.
massive.
Yeah, they look huge.
So check it out. There, you can get a Miata with an LSD rear end, and you can do the lifted tires and suspension and everything, and then LS swap it.
You can drop a V8 in those things, dude. Yeah, the monster Miatas.
Yeah.
They used to build those out of Escondido, dude. Those things scream, man. Yeah, I don't know. That might be kind of scary.
I was about to say, that sounds like a death trap, but
yeah. Got the top down,
dream.
you know. Just flying.
Driving with just your big toe.
Yeah.
Don't drive in the rain.
Oh, yeah. No shit. Holy crap.
You will drift that sucker. Oh, man.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, Rigs and Brews this Sunday. Come out. Come say hi.
Hell
say
yeah.
what's up.
Yeah. Hang out. Get some stickers, whatever we got on us. We got swag.
We'll have some stuff. I don't even know what we'll have. We'll have some stuff.
We'll have some swag. Come get it.
Yep. But yeah,
All right, cool.
other than that, I mean, that's pretty much my plug, except for Adam Twigrig.
Yeah,
the homie.
The Yahomie.
Oh, man.
homie.
Yeah.
He definitely helped me out last weekend, ripping it apart. We got all the components rebuilt, and so now we got to slap them back in and make it to Rigs and Brews.
Nice.
So that's my plug.
You guys will get it done.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all kind of in the same area. I mean it's literally on the one serpentine belt. So
Yeah.
I make it sound easy. Adam's like, this guy has no idea.
It'll be a SEMA build, patched together. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just got to make it to San Diego.
Yeah.
Got any plugs, man?
I don't have any plugs.
You don't have any sponsors for the Ugly Landy?
No.
His day
Coastal
job.
Off-Road.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, tell me what's your Instagram handle?
The Ugly 80. So THE_ugly_80.
Perfect.
Easy enough. Nice.
Easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I'm trying to think if I got anything I wanted to plug otherwise. What do we got coming up? Anything else? I think I mentioned. I'll bring that one up in another episode.
Oh, you're already doing pre-plugs for episode
Yeah,
99.
Well, no, I had one, but I wanted to discuss it a little bit more than just plugging him. So
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what else? Anything?
No, I was just gonna I'll just shout out J.E. Van Builds, the homie over there, another homie.
Yeah.
He's helping me put together the camper, dealing with me. Yeah, but we'll hopefully get it put together.
He took a little break from doing builds, and he's back.
Yeah,
he's back.
Yep. So if you got a van, he's actually teamed up with Otzi Gear. doing all their van builds, helping them with their van builds because they're switching over into van building now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they built this rad ass platform back area for vans. It's like all modular and stuff, and so like the interior and stuff like that. They're doing all that now.
Well, the market's just crazy for it.
Yeah, they're killing it. So
Still though, that's what's kind of blowing my mind is like there's still a huge market for van builds.
well, I think a lot of people got out, and then the prices dropped finally. Because it went crazy for a while.
Yeah.
You know, it was bonkers.
$250,000 for like a freaking van.
Yeah,
and-
I was seeing triple digits for Sprinter
Yeah,
vans.
bonkers, dude. And then the prices drop, so I think people are getting back into it. Like Frankie Motts, he had a Tundra and totaled it, and he actually had the GX, but he just picked up a van. He's been working with John, building up his van and stuff like that. So
That's cool, man.
yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
Yeah, John's a good dude.
Yeah, they just cutting windows into it and all kinds of shit into his. So, and he's been helping me just build the cabinetry and stuff like that. So, solid guy. So, yeah, if you need some stuff done, he just I don't want to fuck it up because he just picked up a sick little Datsun pickup truck.
Nice.
Oh yeah, those are
He's gonna
dope.
build it up, and I was over there today, and his son's sitting in there just like pretending like he's driving, shifting it around. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's a fun little father-son project. You know, an older truck, just build it up and stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, flatbed Tundra. His son is pretty young, and he has a little Ford Ranger, and he's making his son literally do everything to it.
Yeah,
changing
I was over there
brakes,
today, and he's
everything.
like, making him like take off the door panels and stuff like that. He's like, start taking them off because we got the new one. So he's, actually, it's which is rad. Show your kids young, like let them, wrench on it themselves, appreciate it.
Yeah.
You
Learn some valuable skills, character.
Yeah, Adam's my daddy.
Yeah,
He's teaching me all the mechanicals.
Daddy Adam.
It was so dude. Okay, it was so fun. I got to tell the story really quick.
Yeah.
we like I said last weekend we tore it all apart, right? Well, it's very tight fitting area and the lights and everything. And of course, I had this flashlight because he couldn't see or whatever.
Did you hold the flashlight?
I held the flashlight for him. I was like, please don't yell at me, Daddy. He's like, no, shine over there. Shine over there. Yeah, it was literally like all the memes. Like, it was happening. He wasn't mad at me, but it was just funny. We were kind of playing off of it.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, legit, Ben, like, shine right here. I was like, oh, okay, yes, Daddy.
Yeah. Some of you never held a flashlight for your dad, and it shows. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll happen again, but this time he'll be in better spirits because I'll have tri-tip and whiskey for him.
Yeah. Just gotta get him, fattened up and boozed up first, and then
No, after.
Oh,
I want
actually,
to.
yeah. No,
Oh, you wanted it done before.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm already fed. Why am I?
Yeah.
I don't have to work hard now.
Yeah, I'm fucking done.
No, I just don't want him to be inebriated from the whiskey.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like,
like,
oh shit, I'll fuck it. Just put it together. Yeah,
You don't need those bolts.
Brandon, who helped me do or I helped him do the extra. The other way around, it was funny because we had the saying that he's like, cross thread is better than no thread.
Fuck, it ain't coming out.
Yeah.
Shit.
He also yelled at me for the flashlight holding.
You need to get one of those magnet flashlights and just stick it on the frame somewhere and walk away.
No, it is.
Okay, that's your.
Yeah. I just had to hold it the right angle. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming on, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
I can't wait to go out to Sedona, see the Landy in action, man.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah. I met you the one time before, but you didn't have the Land Rover with you, so I actually got to see it this time.
I picked up the winch in my BMW. You're like, is it going on that? And I'm like, why not?
It's got torque. Yeah. It's got the diesel.
It's got a diesel, man. Gonna convert it to vegetable oil or whatever.
Smell like French fries.
Hell yeah. I had a buddy who did that. He had an old Mercedes and he converted it. And it stunk so bad. It felt like you're driving around to McDonald's the whole time.
Yeah, but his fuel cost is
nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a buddy. His dad had a restaurant downtown. He'd just go there and collect it once a week, dude. He had like a 55-gallon drum in his garage. And
dude, he was loving it.
Oh, dude, it was rad. Never had to buy fucking gas. It was done. A couple additives you had to buy here and there, but that's it.
Yeah. Well, we'll save that for another day.
Yeah.
Another podcast. Because I'm definitely interested in doing a diesel.
Yeah, if anybody's ever done a vegetable oil conversion, want to come on, let us know.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice meeting
thank
you.
Thanks for coming out.
Nice to meet you guys.
I hope you guys. I'm bummed I'm not going to Sedona with you guys, but I'm sure you guys will have fun.
Loser.
So, yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, everybody. Yep. Well, thank you all. Hopefully we'll see you all this weekend on Sunday at Riggs and Brews. And if not, we'll
catch you on the next one.
Yeah, baby.